as the Selinsgrove Seals come to town. Both teams 2-0, Doug. Great weather, highly anticipated rivalry for 2022. Let's talk a little bit about last week's big victory over Lewisburg. What were some of the things you took home?
Certainly looking forward to a great game tonight, but we want to open by giving thanks to Steve and Alicia Wadsworth of Lock Haven for their support of this broadcast and Jersey Shore Bulldog football, and thanks to River Valley Internet for, again, providing the bandwidth we need to bring you this broadcast. River Valley Internet, we never forget, you have a choice. Nate, you're right. Should be a great matchup. Last week, we won't talk much about it. 70-6, 70-0 at halftime, record-setting second quarter for the program, 42 points, 6 touchdowns in quarter number 2. Obviously, really dominating performance by Jersey Shore, both offensively, defensively, and special teams. In the rundown of opponents, Shikellamy lost to Mifflin County 35-13. Central Mountain lost to Bloomsburg 42-21. Montoursville lost to Troy 28-7. Shamokin shut out by Southern Columbia 43-0. Canton 53-0 over North Mansfield. Selinsgrove come from behind, 17-14 win over Juniata. We'll talk about that, obviously. Mifflinburg shuts out Central Columbia 35-0. And Executive Education Academy 20-13 over Brooks Catholic. That's a rundown of last week, the opponents that Jersey Shore will see or has seen already. Going to be a great matchup tonight.
Looking forward to it, Doug. Listen, we're going to pause for commercial while we break this week's interview with head coach Tom Gravish as he prepared for the Selinsgrove Seals. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Aladdin is recruiting new team members. Receive competitive wages, $1.50 shift premium, insurances that begin day one, bonuses, and a team-oriented culture. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and McAlatin for full-time production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online to joinfq.com. That's joinfq.com. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer. B.A. Mikesell is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing North Central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesell has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesell's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesell Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports. For a great time, make it Baldbird's Brewing Company in Jersey Shore. Enjoy 24 different beers in the family-friendly tap room where pets are welcome too, and a full selection of local spirits, wines, and specialty cocktails. Don't miss our weekly family game night and trivia night. Baldbird's Brewing Company offers event space for meetings, weddings, and private and semi-private party spaces. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Baldbird's Brewing Company, Schaefer Lane, Jersey Shore. Online at baldbirdsbrewing.com.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel teaches you conversations that you will actually use. With 14 languages and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com.
September is Life Insurance Awareness Month. If there's one thing we've learned throughout the pandemic, it's that life is fragile and it's important to prepare for the unexpected. Get the life insurance coverage you need. Choose Burgandy, Gleghorn, and Hafley, an independent insurance agency representing Erie Insurance, serving Bear Country, the entire state of Pennsylvania for generations. Trust in our 9-person staff with over 100 years of combined experience. Burgandy, Gleghorn, and Hafley, 123 East Water Street, Lock Haven, 570-748-4022.
You probably already know that with every Woodlands Bank personal checking and savings account, we provide online and mobile banking. However, did you also know we offer cutting-edge technology, just like the big banks, for free? Tools such as mobile check deposit, Apple and Samsung Pay, and access to Zelle, a fast, safe, and easy way to send and receive money with family and friends in the moment. To learn more about the cool and convenient technology we offer, or to open your personal account online today, visit woodlandsbank.com. Mobile network carrier fees might apply. Zelle is available to United States Bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
We're back. Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly here. Thompson Street Stadium, home of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 2-0 coming into this contest tonight versus the Selinsgrove Seals. A rivalry of sorts, Doug. Let's talk about some of the things that we expect to see Selinsgrove do tonight on their end to try to combat this arsenal that the Bulldogs have.
And Nate, before we start, the pregame show is brought to you by a new sponsor, Pennycroft Rural Services, for property maintenance, excavating, hauling, tree work, mulch, lawn care, driveways, septic systems, pipe installs, water lines, and so much more. Call Jeff to get those outdoor projects completed before the winter. 570-360-7757. Nate, you're right. Big rivalry. 50 all-time matchup. Selinsgrove still leads the series 39-11. Jersey Shore only won 2 games against the Seals in the pre-Gravish era, 1999 and 2001. In the more recent times, when Gravish took over in 2012, Jersey Shore is 10-9 against Selinsgrove, with Shore winning the last 7 games. Selinsgrove has not won at Thompson Street Stadium in their last 6 tries dating back to the 2016 season. So great rivalry. Play each other twice a year, almost always, regular season, and then we've seen them in the playoffs. Expecting a great ball game tonight. Shore coming off those 2 wins last year, 9-7 in week 2 on the road at Selinsgrove, and then again a dominating game by Jersey Shore in the district finals. Really surprised everybody. Not that Jersey Shore won, but the margin of victory, 41-0 shutout for the consecutive district title. So great rivalry. Should be a great matchup tonight.
Yeah, I agree. And look to tonight, if you're listening at home, look tonight to see Selinsgrove come out and spread the ball around a little bit, go to the 5 wides. Gavin Bastian will be at quarterback tonight, replacing an injured Mark Pastore. And so Selinsgrove's had some lumps this year with some key pieces out. Also, we're not going to see Teets tonight at running back and linebacker. So Jersey Shore will come out and try to do some of the same things they do. Obviously, they're going to look to establish the running game and then go to the air. But you're going to see a Selinsgrove team, regardless. They were resilient last week, came back to beat Juniata in the second half, 17-14. They've been tested. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out tonight and how they bounce back here in week 3.
And really have been tested, trailing 14-0 at half, shutting out a good Juniata team who's going to challenge for the District 6 4A title this year. They had a great year last year as well, shutting them out in the second half and then scoring with less than 3 minutes to go to get the win, to go to 2-0. So looking forward again to a great matchup here tonight, 2 traditional rivals.
Absolutely, looking forward to it. We'll be back after this break and Tom Gravish interview. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network.
It's time for an insurance review. Every now and then, you need to know you're getting the best coverage at the best price. So here's a phone number, 570-865-5191. State Farm agent Jason Eberhardt will give you an overview and make recommendations on how you can protect yourself and your family. Auto, home, life, health, property, or business, it's Eberhardt State Farm. Available online at insurejerseyshore.com. Eberhardt State Farm in their new offices, 600 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. 570-865-5191.
FCCB, we'll make it happen for you. Are you buying your forever home? Whether you're downsizing or just shopping for a vacation home, you deserve an experienced lender and quick turnaround. FCCB will make it happen for you. Visit mortgagesmadesimple.com and get started today. First Citizens Community Bank, building better communities for 150 years. Member FDIC.
Together, we'll get it done. FCCB, we'll make it happen for you.
Fred Ham Incorporated has proudly served Lycoming and Clinton counties with residential and commercial trash removal since 1968. Family-owned company that cares about the environment and their customers. They provide extensive trash removal and recycling options, including bags, cans, dumpsters, even small and large roll-offs. They have a fleet of trucks for reliable pickup and convenient online bill pay. Call Fred Ham Incorporated today at 570-398-1814.
When it matters, companies need more than just a delivery service. Cintas delivers full service and the reliability that comes with having a dedicated Cintas service rep who understands your business, which means they deliver confidence and peace of mind too. For uniforms, cleaning essentials, mats, first aid and safety supplies, and fire protection services, discover the personal attention you get with Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready.
Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Don't miss this month's Good News Positively Pets magazine. The September issue focuses on the Beach Creek, Howard, and Milesburg area with your chance to win a $25 gift certificate to the Kitchen Witch Cafe. Plus, 3 Ready, Set, Gold Pennsylvania lottery tickets. One could be worth $200,000. In Positively Pets, we feature natural home remedies for dogs, and our spotlight is on the Dachshund. Grab your copy at locations throughout Bear Country free. Can't find a copy? Read the mag online. See archived issues at bearcountrygoodnews.com.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
The Bear 99.9 FM.
Nate Carpenter, Bear Country Sports Network, here with Coach Tom Gravish after an incredible victory last week at Lewisburg on the road. Great to be here, Coach Gravish.
Well, great to be here myself. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, always good to see you. Listen, last week at Lewisburg, it really seemed like defensively they had a short field. You know, Lewisburg always had a long field. Offense got in rhythm. You promised you'd kick the ball around a little more at wide receiver. You did. The jet sweep was working. But tell us a little bit about just how the whole game plan came together. Offense, defense, some turnovers. Also, we had some penalties, questionable holds. And then the fourth phase, which is special teams and having a weapon like Breck Miller.
Right. It all starts with our specialties. To start a game, you got to start with the kickoff. So we put a lot of time in kick coverage and kick return, and we had a great kick return, and hey, they're plays that you can get a huge amount of momentum. And Cooper running that ball back, he was at full speed, full tilt. I think he gets about out to their 40, somewhere in that range. And hey, guys are excited, guys are bouncing around, and just a couple plays later we score, bounce around, and we kick off. And that's our goal. And we want teams to be 3 and out and short field. They have to go the long way. You get a good kickoff by Breck, and almost every single time you got them pinned inside the 30 to 20, sometimes 15. We had kicks, that they couldn't return. So that gives you a great chance right there. And then to play lights out defense like our guys did. Coach Jackson did a great job getting them ready, as all of our defensive assistants did. And they had some weapons. And that you had the Michaels boy, the wide receiver. They have a real strong running back. They have great running backs and a tremendous sized line. You know what I mean? So they can mug you there, and you guys might not be able to see who's coming. But our guys rose to the occasion. And then, we just kept rolling that thing off. We got in our rhythm. We want to play high speed, high tempo offense. And the only way you can do that is if you get positive yards on first down. You can move the chains. I was pleased with how, Brady Jordan's running our offense, and he knows what we want to do. And he made a lot of great decisions, and both running and throwing. And we just kept that ball rolling, and you can just ride that momentum game. And that's what we wanted to do. We tackled well. I thought we blocked pretty well. We did make some mistakes we got to work on.
It's never mistake-free football, but, one of the things Southern Columbia has done well for decades is it's next team up week in and week out. They rarely have a letdown. It seemed like with Lewisburg, you came in healthy, hungry, and humble, like you said in the paper. I like the 3 H's. But this week, how do you not have a letdown? This question comes from Doug Byerly at the station.
Well, I think it starts with your approach from walking out of Lewisburg off the field. We kind of talked as a team, talked in the locker room, we talked in the bus, talked a little bit as, we saw each other, before we departed here Friday night. And then it, transfers to what are you going to do on Memorial or Labor Day practice? Guys weren't really lazying around or anything like that. They were ready and eager to go. We had a great meeting. I think they understand the mission this week, what's at stake. How good Selinsgrove is, 2-0 football team. So, we've had great practices all week. We've been physical. And now it's, we got another great practice we have to have tomorrow. And then it's time to, battle against Selinsgrove.
Now, I know a lot of coaches, it's systems, it's culture, it's a lot of things. But if you could pick one specific area that you've seen maturation in the team, obviously last year, a great phenomenal run to Aliquippa in the Western Finals. But this year, being in week 2 or week 3 with the off season leading up to this practice tonight, what are some things that you've seen the growth gauge move forward?
Well, I've seen it, in how they approach practice, with the eagerness, and they're alert. They're not going through the motions each and every drill. Seniors are leading by example. A couple juniors that played a lot of football, like Tate Seacrest and Elijah Jordan as a freshman last year. They're just busting their tails in practice. Everybody else is kind of following along with the seniors, and the seniors are focused. They're even reminding guys, that, hey, we got to get better. And, the guys are just feeding off their leadership. Hayden Packers, Cooper Peacocks, Brady Jordans, Palski and Springman and all those guys. The general stats, people are just feeding off them, and, we're having fun. We're having fun. That's what we want to do.
Well, the one thing I've noticed is just mature senior leadership all across the board,
Exactly.
and a swagger bathed in humility, and that you see it on the field. They're helping guys up. But this week, hey, Selinsgrove, the Seals are up. I've never seen a Seal beat a dog. I heard that tonight here at practice. But when it comes to Friday night, what are some of the things? Obviously, Selinsgrove's been a rivalry. Last year, they were a little mismatched with the 42-0 score. However, Selinsgrove's still a team that you've got to scheme for well. You got to plan for well. You can't fall asleep at the wheel. What are some things you've worked on this week to prepare for Selinsgrove?
We've cranked up our intensity at practice, the physicality that we're demanding, from our drills, our team drills. And, that's who usually comes away winning in a game against Selinsgrove. Who's going to be more physical, who's going to be the hammer, who's going to be the nail, and who's going to be decisive in what you're taught offensively, defensively, and special teams-wise.
Well, listen, it's been a great season thus far, 2022-23. Wish you nothing but the best week 3, Friday Night Lights here at the Thompson Street Stadium. Thanks for your time, Coach Tom Gravish.
Thank you, and it's a great day to be a Bulldog.
Amen.
Since 1925, Erie Insurance has been providing protection for you and your family. Auto, home, life, business, and flood insurance, annuities too. Get a great price and the service you expect from Erie Insurance. Available from your local Erie agent, Fager Insurance Agency in Lock Haven, serving the area for the last 57 years. Call now, 570-748-3570 to get a free quote. Fager Insurance Agency, 511 East Church Street, Lock Haven, 570-748-3570.
How do you make the most of your land? Everyone has their way. The Nelsons depend on their John Deere Gator XUV 835R to get
from point A to point B with decoys and the dogs.
As much as we got going on, it's all about efficiency.
And if you ask the Mosers what they use their Gator XUV 590M for, they tell you.
The most fun we have on the Gator is just ripping around the property.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Everything costs more, and lots of us are worried about how much we'll spend this coming winter to heat our homes. Make sure to call Hollick's Coal and Oil in Jersey Shore, 570-398-1190, providing stove, nut, pea, buckwheat, and rice coal, heating oil, outside mix kerosene, and off-road diesel. A fixture in the Jersey Shore community for the last 72 years. Hollick's Coal and Oil, ready to keep you warm this winter, 570-398-1190, online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
Want better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash infused with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash with collagen hydrates to renew skin surface cells, improving skin 3 times better versus the leading body wash to transform skin from dry and dull to firm and radiant, so I can step into my day feeling fearless in my skin. And now try Olay Body Lotion, which hydrates for healthier looking skin that improves over time. Olay Body.
Everything you need in one place. Jiffy Market in Jersey Shore, the largest cooler full of cold drinks in the area. Sunset ice cream dipped for cone or cup and also available in full half-gallon containers. We've expanded our eat-in or take-out menu, including garbage fries and walking tacos with more to come. PA lottery tickets and skill games, and ATM fresh-made sandwiches, meat and cheese by the pound. Snacks, candy, slushies, and more at Jiffy Market. Everything you need in one place, crossing the post office in downtown Jersey Shore. Stop and shop Jiffy Market. Wouldn't it be great if you could get auto, power sports, RV, home, life, fire, commercial, farm, tenant, and or personal liability insurance all from one agency? Well, that's where Hafley Nationwide Insurance comes in. They can help protect what's important to you. So why not simplify your life? See Hafley Nationwide Insurance in Lock Haven. 570-748-2926. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Bear Country, 99.9 FM.
Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly back here at Jersey Shore for the home game tonight. Before we get to the next segment, Doug, pregame sponsored by
Pennycroft Rural Services, property maintenance, excavating, and many other services. Give Jeff a call for those outdoor projects, 570-360-7757.
Well, tonight's the night, week 3. Both teams come in undefeated, Doug. Selinsgrove hungry for another win. A little banged up tonight, but let's look at tonight's game and some of the areas of concern, some of the predictions that we would expect to see each team try to do some different things this week.
Well, for Selinsgrove, it is the injuries. Starting quarterback's out, but Bastian moved from wide receiver to quarterback. Very good athlete, probably a better athlete than their quarterback, but he's not experienced at quarterback. He led them to the come-from-behind victory, so you got to say he's ready to go. They've lost another player, too. Tucker Teets, a running back, I believe, is still out. That's a big loss for them. But they're good, Nate. They have good athletes. They have good size up front. They're ready, well coached. This will be a challenge for Jersey Shore tonight. For Jersey Shore, it's what you talk with Coach Gravich about. Stay humble. Keep doing the things that you're doing. You try to get up early. Try to avoid those mistakes. Because a game like this, Nate, will turn on a mistake or two early. If you fumble a ball and somebody takes it back for a touchdown, interception for a touchdown, or set yourself up, that's where it gives a team that may be down a little bit the momentum to pull the upset. Hopefully, if you're a Jersey Shore Bulldog rooter, which we are, that will not happen tonight, and the Bulldogs have a chance to go to 3-0.
Well, special teams have been big for Jersey Shore. They're big as well for Selinsgrove. Carter Young, number 33, a 5'10 junior. We saw him kicking in warm-ups. He was good from about 50 yards out with field goals. His punting game is strong. He can kick the touchback, so it may be an early battle of field position. That can play a likely role, whereas Jersey Shore hasn't had to face that. Nobody has come close to comparing to Breck Miller.
Oh, no question. He's kicked 5 field goals in 2 games. He's good. Very, very good. So that will certainly be a factor. And Breck Miller, again, set the program record, 10 PATs in the game last week against Lewisburg. But new week this week, special teams are going to be a factor.
Special teams are going to be huge, too. Look for Selinsgrove as well to spread the field. Gavin Bastian will look to run. He does the Wildcat well. So look for him to try to get outside the corner. Going to be tough against Jersey Shore as well to see against the 5 wides. They saw it last week with Lewisburg. I think this Selinsgrove team's a little quicker, a little more athletic, though. So it'll be interesting to see how in the 5-2 they're going to walk some people up and cloud the zone, so to speak. But how do you see that playing out?
Well, and we'll go through very quickly the starting defense as we see it, and we'll plug them in as we always do. Up front, Gabe Andrus, Tate Sechrist, Dirk Stetz, Luke Springman, Zach Rooney, all up front. The linebackers, Hayden Packer, Peyton Samar, Stone Sechrist. In the backfield, Connor Griffin, Brady Jordan, Cooper Peacock, and Dathan Tyson. That's been a pretty set schedule. Now, they'll roll some people in there. But you're right, Nate. Selinsgrove is going to probably have to do something different to make up for the loss of Teets and the starting quarterback. They have the athletes to do that. Don't be surprised if they try something unique early to try and get up early in this ballgame.
We'll be right back after this brief commercial break. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network.
McMahon Ferguson and Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. Let's talk life insurance. If something happened to you, would your family be prepared? Let McMahon Ferguson and Associates craft the perfect life insurance policy for you. Call 570-398-4090 or visit 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. McMahon Ferguson and Associates Erie Insurance Agency.
It seems like there's an automotive parts store on every corner, and they all probably have the part or product you need. But do they know what you need? And do they know they have it? For automotive parts and knowledge, come to the automotive parts store that has automotive experience, Napa Auto Parts. The staff at Napa Auto Parts has the experience to answer your questions and make sure you get what you need. Napa Auto Parts, Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall, and Bridge Street, Jersey Shore. Napa Auto Parts, Central PA's trusted source for automotive parts and knowledge for generations.
Our name defines what we do. Realty Lease Properties in Lock Haven. Residential, commercial, students, we can find a place for you in Lock Haven Williams Porter State College. Find out all about us online at realtyleaseproperties.com. Everything from available space to forms you need to apply. You can even pay your rent online. Call Dana or Selena using our new phone number, 570-748-7032. Realty Lease Properties, East Main Street, downtown Lock Haven. Open weekdays 9 till 4. Start leasing today.
Want better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash infused with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash with collagen hydrates to renew skin surface cells, improving skin 3 times better versus the leading body wash to transform skin from dry and dull to firm and radiant. So I can step into my day feeling fearless in my skin. And now try Olay Body Lotion, which hydrates for healthier looking skin that improves over time. Olay Body.
Great news from Rocket Mortgage. You could unlock more cash than you realize from your home's equity with a cash-out refinance today. In fact, in the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. That means you could unlock thousands of dollars. And with Rocket Mortgage, you could unlock all that cash in less than 3 weeks. But you've got to act right now. RocketMortgage.com to get started. That's 833-8-ROCKET or go to RocketMortgage.com. Rocket.
Rates current as of 12/12/21. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost information.
Seems like everybody has a smart speaker. They're everywhere, and so is the Bear, ready to set you up to listen to us through your smart device. Here's how to hear us anytime, anywhere. If you have an Amazon device, just say, Alexa, play Bear Country 999. If you have a device from Google, just say, hey, Google, talk to Bear Country 999. Got it? For Amazon, Alexa, play Bear Country 999. For Google, hey, Google, talk to Bear Country 999. We're WQBR, Bear Country 99.9, 24/7, 365.
We're back here. Nate Carpenter, Doug Biley. Just a gorgeous night here in Jersey Shore. 2-0 coming in. Big crowd here tonight, Doug. Sky is blue. It's beautiful. A little breeze. Couldn't be better weather. Last week we had, a couple weeks back when we were home here with the first game of the week, we dealt with that lightning delay. Doesn't look like we're going to have to deal with that tonight. But before this kickoff, we're getting close to this opening kickoff. Tell us a little bit about the keys to the kingdom, some things you might want to talk about that you did some schoolwork this week about to get prepared for the game.
It's interesting, Nate, because these teams have played each other so much that obviously, even though you have some new players and people graduating and all of that, there's a familiarity between the two programs. You're not going to surprise each other a whole lot, but it probably will come down to who makes the fewest mistakes, obviously, and then who does surprise somebody. What play is in there that nobody's seen before? Who comes up with a big play maybe who didn't in the game before? That's going to be the difference in tonight. If Jersey Shore continues to play with the mindset, the focus, and the physicality that they've done in week 1 and week 2, most people predicting games think it'll be a good game, but that Jersey Shore should have a chance to win this one. I would probably agree with that. But Selinsgrove, always a tough rival, and we've said it 3 or 4 times here in pregame. Again, brought to you by Pennycroft Rural Services. We really appreciate them coming on board as a new sponsor. We really anticipate, Nate, a very good, solid game between 2 playoff-bound teams.
Absolutely. The officials are at midfield. They're standing at the 50, awaiting the captain's approach tonight. The captains for Selinsgrove, number 7, Nick Rice. Number 1, Gavin Bastian. You'll see him at quarterback. Number 75, he's a big boy, Colin Melhorn. He's the tackle, 6'3", 305. And number 4, Caleb Hicks, the wide receiver, the junior. Jersey Shore, Brady Jordan, Cooper Peacock. I'm blinded here. We've got number 68 for the Bulldogs as well, and you know him. He's a household name, Zach Rooney. And who else is there?
I think that's Hayden Packer.
Hayden Packer for sure. So we're going to get the opening kickoff here, Doug. Not sure what Jersey Shore will do. I would think if they win the toss, they'd defer, but we'll see. Selinsgrove will receive the opening kickoff. So Jersey Shore wants to come out a deep kick off the foot of Breck Miller, pin Selinsgrove as deep as possible to give the defense a chance to give the offense that great field position they've had all year.
So we've seen this umpiring crew. We didn't go down and get any names, so we're not really sure where they're from, but this crew has been here many times over the past couple years. Obviously, you can see it on the Bear Country YouTube, but Jersey Shore in their home, orange jerseys, orange helmets, black pants. Selinsgrove in their road, white jerseys, blue pants, white helmets. Great matchup here tonight. Not a surprise that Jersey Shore chooses the defense. Selinsgrove, they're going to take the ball. They want to play from ahead, Nate.
Absolutely.
You want to play from ahead. You want to put the defense on its heels. If you're Selinsgrove, Derek Hicks, see what they come out with here in their first offensive drive.
Well, one of the biggest traditions Selinsgrove's had over the years, too, is they establish a great wall on the return game with the kick return as well as the punt return. Last week against Juniata, busted one big, which led to a score. Jersey Shore has to maintain their containment and not just rely on Breck's leg. The snap is down. The ball is placed to start this game. Kicking off from the 40 to the Lingles end. Deep kick. The ball's kicked deep. It's caught by number 7 at the 5-yard line. That's Nick Rice. Tries to make a man miss. Whole host of tacklers from Jersey Shore pinned in around the 18.
And your guy, Brody Herr. Special teams again came down under control. Nice tackle, good kick there by Breck Miller. Pinned him inside the 20 as Coach Gravis. Anytime you can get a team inside the 30 or inside the 20, that's an advantage for your defense.
And Breck doing a better job this year of not getting to the sideline, kicking that ball out of bounds. That gives the team the 35-yard line. So Selinsgrove will start. They mark it at the 19, 1st and 10. 5 wide, trips to the left, twins to the right. Gavin Bastian in the gun. Snap is back, looks immediately to the flats on the left side. Throws over to number 7. Caught for a pickup of 2 yards.
Not a surprise there. Spread them out. You got Hayden Packer that has to leave the middle, go out. Good recovery there by Cooper Peacock to hold that to a short game.
Yeah, Selinsgrove right now looking to the sideline, trying to establish, not really in a hurry up right now, but not huddling up. They're going to go back to the fun package. Trips left, twins to the right. Again, Gavin Bastian in the gun, and he will wildcat. He will look to run at times. Snap is back. He scrambles left. He's under pressure. Tate Sechrist on the run, on the dead run. He gets around, outside, gets a nice pickup, Doug. Uses his athleticism.
Oh, he's a very good athlete. That's why he's such a danger at quarterback. Held him a little short of that first down, but he can pull it away just like Brady Jordan on the other side and pick up positive yardage. He did there, puts him in a second and pretty short.
Sechrist from that left end, that position that time, went a long way, nearly got him, but Gavin able to cut it up, pick up a nice play. So it looks like he stepped out early, so 3rd and 4. Twins left, trips to the right. Again, no backs in the backfield. Quarterback in the gun, that's Gavin Bastian. Snap is back. Immediately looks, he's under pressure with Tate Sechrist. Tate falls down. Gavin's hurt, running away. He sees a man deep, wide open. Knocked down by Cooper Peacock. Excellent defense.
Good pressure there by Tate Sechrist. One of the few mistakes you'll see Tate make. He kind of took an inside route to the quarterback. Bastian's too good of an athlete, ran out around him. Tate will correct that for sure. That's a good recovery. There was a receiver open, but Cooper Peacock saw what was in front of him, got there in plenty of time to get the hand up and knock it down for the incompletion. That's what you want your D-backs to do. See the field, make the play.
Great coverage by Peacock on that play. Ran a long way to bat that ball down. Here's the weapon, Carter Young, back to punt for Selinsgrove. Big leg. Elijah Jordan and Cooper Peacock back to receive. Snap is back. Kick is away. A booming kick, end over end. Deep spiral. Cooper Peacock has room. Makes a man miss. Right ahead vertical. Picks up about 8 yards in that return. The good news, he got north and south quick. Didn't go east and west. Didn't lose yards. So the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. We've talked about this all year, Doug. Close to midfield again.
Even with the good punt, you still had Selinsgrove pinned fairly deep with the kickoff. Nice return there by Cooper Peacock. While you're not quite at the 50, Jersey Shore will take this starting point on the field anytime.
Bulldogs immediately in the gun. They know what they're running. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Brady Jordan in the gun, Packer to his right. Hand off to Packer. Packer cuts back, goes vertical. He's in the secondary. He's going deep. He's down the sideline. Stiff arms a man. He's still running. They say he stepped out of bounds. Excellent first down pickup for Hayden Packer.
So the nice run by Hayden Packer, unfortunately, going to be negated. Holding penalty against the Bulldogs. They're going to bring this one back, tack it on, so it's going to be 1st and long. Saw that early in the ball game last week against Lewisburg. Had a couple holding penalties that negated some plays. Didn't affect the Bulldogs at all, but it is a different opponent here tonight where you have some good defenders, good athletes up front, and in the linebacker positions. So that's a big penalty to start the ball game for the Bulldog offense.
We've talked about this, Doug. You could call a hold on most any play. We talked about this in the pregame, that the officials have been calling Jersey Shore quite a bit for holding. They studied that this week in the film room. Didn't feel they had as many, but they're marching it back, negating a big pickup on 1st down. First play of the game, Hayden Packard off left tackle. He did the rest. But again, the laundry on the field negates the play. It's going to bring up a 1st and 20 now. Jersey Shore back to their own 34. Packard to the right, single back, twins left, twins right. Jordan keeps it off the heel, and he's stacked up. He's stacked up by number 6, Andrew Sassaman.
So this will be the first time this year that Shore sees linebackers and linemen on the defensive side that can match them with their physicality and speed.
Packard in the gun. Packard in the backfield. Looks like he false started, but he didn't. He pitches it. Jordan pitches it. Packard picks up 8. Another flag on the field, Doug.
Nice option there by Jersey Shore. Flag comes out where you normally would see holding, and it is holding against Jersey Shore. So 2 holding calls in the first 3 plays. If you're Selinsgrove, if you decline it, it's 3rd and long, almost 3rd and 20, but you're playing field position, Nate, as you mentioned earlier, so they're going to take the penalty. I agree with that 100% with Coach Hish. You're going to take the penalty, try and pin them down. And what you're trying also to do, maybe you force Jersey Shore into pressing a little bit and making a mistake here because you're a little frustrated with yourself. Hopefully the Bulldogs won't take that bait.
2nd and 31, Doug. We don't hear that often. Jordan in the gun, another false start. Jersey Shore shooting themselves in the foot early on here. 3rd penalty. They got to calm down. They got to hit the reset button. Take a deep breath and realize they got to play tonight.
You know, this is the kind of start that Selinsgrove wanted, not the kind of start the Jersey Shore offense wanted after a good series by their defense.
Brady Jordan in the gun. Double twins package. Packard in the backfield. Jordan looks deep. Fake and go. He's got Cooper Peacock wide open. Down the field, that's Cooper Peacock. Look it in. He looks it in. 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. No flags on the field. Good night, Irene. All the way to the house. One big play. We talked about a 2nd and 31. Unbelievable, Doug Byerly. The juggernaut. That was just a beautifully thrown ball. The hitch and go.
And what's nice to see, Brady Jordan rolls to his right, which is the side you want him rolling to. Had pressure from the back, felt that pressure coming, knew that he couldn't wait any longer, set his feet and made a nice throw. Cooper Peacock in stride for the big touchdown. That is a tough one for the Seals defense.
Breck Miller on to kick the PAT. It's Palski to Peacock. Another whistle. So again, 2 holds, a false start, backed up 2nd and 31, a distance to go. The big home run to Peacock for the touchdown. Palski snaps the ball back to Peacock. Miller is up. Hands go vertical. That kick is good, Doug. So the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, with 9:58 to go in the first quarter, escaped some mishaps there to put the first 7 of the night on the board.
Really impressive. You shoot yourself in the foot a couple plays in a row. You could tell the team was a little frustrated because then they got the other penalty with the false start. Big return play by Brady Jordan and Cooper Peacock. This kickoff coming up is brought to you by Joe's Equipment, offering sales, service, parts at the former Thomas L. Dunlap Property Cement Drive, Jersey Shore. Give the crew a call at 570-398-1391.
Yeah, just not what you'd expect, I said take a deep breath, and it's like, oh my goodness, they're resilient. Even when they made those mistakes, they knew they were going to go to up top. We haven't seen Cooper Peacock a whole lot this year in the deep routes like that. Week 1, he did catch one over the backs of the secondary, but that play just is a design hitch and go, defensive back bit. Breck Miller kicking off here. Bulldogs up 7-0. The kick is away. The kick is deep. Again, backing up completely to the one. He fumbles it. Fumbles it to 2. Bringing it out. He's snowed in. That was number 7. Nick Rice, of all the places to fumble that kick return at the 2-yard line.
Bo Sechrist, Peyton Samar, and Dathan Tyson all in good special teams coverage there. It's tough. You can't fumble the kickoff. He probably would have been better when he's on the 1, but you could tell you lose track of where you are. Leave that go. It's going to bounce in the end zone more than likely. Really puts his team, after the big play for Jersey Shore offense, in a tough position deep in their own territory.
And that kick just seemed to find a second gear and carried a little more. Nick Rice, usually sure-handed, fumbles that. So you're going to see a little different look here. Trips left, no receivers to the right. Quarterback in the gun, single back. Snaps away to Gavin Bastian. Hands off to number 9. Stout line, the whole left side of that line. just blew that play up.
Not sure how you pronounce it. I think it's Garrett Paredes. Parody.
Yep.
Parody.
Parody.
There you go. Garrett Parody. His first time had a nice game in the first 2 games, 50 yards plus rushing, different against his Bulldog defense.
The Bulldogs in the 5-2. Walk Peacock up from the free safety spot. Also rolling over is Jordan at safety. In the gun is Gavin. Single back, immediately passed. Nobody home. Nobody home.
Looking for Nick Rice there. He's going to be the key guy they're going to look to first. And again, with Bastian, great athlete, but inexperienced at the quarterback, didn't need to throw that. Nick didn't even get out of his route at all, so threw that one a little bit early. He'll get better as the game and season goes on. We'll bash him from the Selinsgrove quarterback position.
Again, trips left, Bastian in the gun. Single back is Garrett Parody. 6 interior linemen. Bastian looks immediately to the flats, throws to number 7, Nick Rice. And just that quick, up comes Cooper Peacock. Great tackle on the play by Peacock. Made sure it's going to be a loss on that play. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. And just like last week at Lewisburg, the punter had a lot of action. This is Carter Young's second punt. Had a great punt on that first series, backing Peacock up. Punting from just inside his own end zone. 4th and 9. Ball on the 14. Snap is back. Hold is good. Kick is away. Another deep end-over-end spiral to Peacock. Peacock has room. Tries to make a man mouse. Cuts back. Tries to get ahead. But again, great containment that time by the Selinsgrove Seals. Phenomenal punt. That punt went almost 50 yards in the air, Doug.
Oh, he's very good. I mean, that is a college-level punt right there. Cooper Peacock had a little room, but again, very, very good coverage by Selinsgrove. Impressed so far by the Selinsgrove special teams. But again, good starting position for Jersey Shore, almost identical to their first drive, just inside their own 45.
Brady Jordan in the gun. Hayden Packer, the single back to his right. Peacock in the game, along with Dathan Tyson, Elijah Jordan, and Connor Griffin. Snap is back. Immediate handoff to Hayden Packard. He's got a big hole. Makes a man miss. Down for a pickup of 6. Nice surge by the line.
What they did early in the ball game, quick hitters to Hayden Packer, really got that rushing game rolling last week.
Jordan in the gun, Packer to his right, double twins. Jordan just keeps it. The end, he beats the end, he gets around the outside. He's got blockers, gets the first down. Nice pickup and a good job that time of not holding on the outer edge.
Really nice job there by Cooper Peacock and Dathan Tyson, doing what you can, getting your hands where people can see them, the referees can see them, knowing it's not holding. First down, Bulldogs.
Bulldogs finally getting into the fast car, trips left, single receiver to the right. Brady Jordan in the shotgun, Packer to his right, snaps back, hand immediately to Packard. Packard makes a man miss. Good interior line play that time.
Sassman on that tackle for Selinsgrove. He's very active from an outside linebacker, defensive end position. Good athlete.
Hayden Packer picking up only 2 on that. I will call it a short 2. Twins to each side. Jordan in the gun. Looks right. Again, right to the flats, wide open as Cooper Peacock makes a man miss. Lowers his head. 4 more yards after the catch. That's going to move the chains, Doug.
That's where the touchdown play really helps your offense, because they had to give him space, gave him an easy target for that first down. Good delivery by Brady Jordan.
Fast car, single back to his left. Hayden Packer trips left, single receiver, snaps back to Jordan. Jordan's going to keep it, cuts back, makes a man miss. Good choice to go north and south there. Again, we talked about planting that foot in week 1. He picks up a couple on that play.
Good penetration there by Logan Othod. He's been the key guy from that middle linebacker position for the defense.
Snap to Jordan, hand off to Packer. Packer going low. This defensive line is not taking a chance at hitting Hayden Packard up top in the shoulder pads. Going low and limiting his pickup.
Sassaman again on that tackle. Very nice. Down around the ankles. Brought Packer down.
Jordan in the gun. Twins both left and right. Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. Brady Jordan to the right side. Gets a nice block by Peacock. Springs him to the right outside. Inside the pylon. Touchdown. Bulldogs. I didn't see a signal though, Doug.
Oh, he's got to be in because they're coming in for the PAT. Just a nice mix of plays there. Went right a couple times, went left a couple times. There, Brady Jordan really saw that early. And again, getting great blocking from the wide receivers, Cooper Peacock in that case, to spring him into the corner of the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, and you could see the last couple of plays, they were limiting Hayden Packard's ground game, only picking up a couple here and there. What they were stacking the box. You fake that handoff, you've got to pick your poison. We've talked about this, thunder or lightning. Jordan does a great ball fake, saw the end come down and just took it outside. Hats off to Cooper Peacock with the block that literally sprung Jordan into the end zone for 6.
Brady Jordan and most of the runners for Jersey Shore just very instinctive, but what they do, Nate, is what you described. They read what's in front of them, and he made the correct read, saw the block coming from Cooper Peacock, got it in for the touchdown.
Point after touchdown. On to kick is Breck Miller. Palski, the long snapper. Peacock, the holder. Palski to Peacock. Hold is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. Jersey Shore, 6:30 to go here in the first quarter, takes the 14-0 lead. And really, it seems like it came easy, but there were some times in this first quarter where Jersey Shore really was doing some things that we thought were going to harm them in the long run.
Well, anytime you have 2 holding penalties and then a false start penalty on your first offensive drive, you're hurting yourself, obviously. But then the big play to Cooper Peacock, great throw by Brady Jordan, really kind of breaks the back of Selinsgrove's defense on that. Now, just a good drive. We just talked about it. Mixed it up, went left a couple times with Hayden Packer, right a couple times with Brady Jordan. A good read on that run by Brady Jordan from the quarterback run. So Selinsgrove, you're down 2 scores. Seen this happen before. Last time you were here, that's what happened. It rolled and it got ugly early. They are looking for an answer here on their 3rd drive of the ball game coming up.
Breck Miller will kick off again. This is his 3rd kick tonight. Kick the opening kickoff, the coin toss. Selinsgrove electing to receive to start the night. Means Jersey Shore will get the ball to start the second half. Again, 6:30 first quarter, 14-0. Breck Miller kick underway. The kick is high, not as deep. The kick is returned by Nick Rice. He gets a blocker. He has a wall, but great penetration by the front pursuit of this kickoff team. Not willing to give up their lanes and their containment. Nice tackle on the play.
Really nice tackle on the play. I think that's number 21. I got to find him here. Peyton Whitman. Really nice job. Was engaged with a blocker, still able to get in, make the initial hit for the tackle.
Big crowd here tonight. Take a look across the field, Doug. Look at the size of this crowd here at Jersey Shore coming out, really supporting the Bulldogs here at home this Friday night under the lights. It's going to be trips left. No receivers to the right. They're going with 6 linemen to contain that pressure. Gavin Bastian in the gun. Snap is back, handoff immediately up front to number 26. That's Devin Mitchell. Going nowhere. In on the tackle, looks like that's Samar. And number 68, the household name, Zach Rooney.
It's tough. They're missing their best running back, Tucker Teach, who's very good, has great speed. So you're plugging in some second-team guys, and Bulldog run defense, as everybody knows, has really been stout all of last year and then the first 2 ball games this year.
Trips left. Gavin Bastian in the gun. Handoff again off the right side. The hole closed quickly. Tate Sechrist able to maintain his containment on the left defensive side. Again, Samar coming up in a hurry.
That's a great play. We talked about Tate Sechrist. He's engaged again, but able to slide out, get involved in the tackle along with Luke Springman and Peyton Samar, who was mentioned in a couple of the newspapers. Very active, still a young guy, a little bit undersized at the linebacker, but he knows where to go to get in on the action.
Right now, Selinsgrove looking for a break. They've got double twin packages. No running backs in the backfield. They're short. They've got 10 men on the field. That's why Gavin says, hey, wait a minute, coach, we're missing someone.
So Selinsgrove going to take a timeout, and timeouts this season for us are brought to you as a service of Three Brothers Moving. We treat you like a part of the family. If you, a friend or a family member is moving, give Three Brothers Moving a call at 215-220-1551. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors, and added 2 more this week for coming on board following this great Jersey Shore High School football team. And Nate, you're right. Stands here full on both sides, but particularly on the Jersey Shore side. Weather's great. Field looks good. And that's unusual because the field usually doesn't look good by game number 3 of the season. We're happy for that. Great start here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, usually at this point in the season, they're painting the grass on. The Bulldogs, listen, they're hungry, they're healthy, and they're humble. Right now, I would look for Selinsgrove to attempt to hit something quick or fake and do something immediately. Just a long route to try to pick up some chunk yardage through the air. Now we have a trips left. We see who the missing link was on the last play. Trips left, Twins to the right, Gavin Bastian in the shotgun. Snap is back. He's looking immediately to the left. He's pushed out of the pocket, but he's athletic. He's bringing it up. He throws deep. Picked off. It looks like it's picked off. Is that picked off? We're going to see what the officials say. That's Hayden Packard sitting back in that zone and just reading well. When you can have a linebacker step out in coverage like that, and that's a big play because we've seen the leg of the punter, Carter Young. What an incredible play. Hayden Packard, big turnover.
And that wasn't a bad pass. That was pretty much on target for Dumaraki. I think it's, I say, a senior that came back, playing baseball guy, but Hayden Packard right there, read it early, very instinctive that we talked about, coming in for a great INT.
Twins jumbled package, right to left. It's going to be the jet sweep. Going to make a man miss, but that's that Selinsgrove speed on that play. We see the wheels of Dathan Tyson, but the coverage of that Seal secondary. Play takes a little long to develop, doesn't get north and south, tries to string it east and west, and the result is a loss.
That's a tough play against a good physical, athletic defense, well schooled by Coach Derek Hicks. Good play there for the Seals.
Twins to the left and right. Jordan in the gun. Flag on the play again. What they're looking at right now with Jersey Shore in this fast car is making sure everybody's set. And on that play, there was just not enough movement, not set long enough, and they're going to blow that play every time because as you and I have realized with this team, Doug, the officials don't mind taking a breather.
Yeah, not sure if I saw a whole lot of movement there, but cost the Bulldogs 5 yards.
2nd and 20, Jordan in the gun, fakes the handoff to Packard, fakes the receive. He's going right to the flats to Cooper Peacock. Cooper Peacock makes a man miss, makes another man miss, keeps his feet, picks up yards after catch. What an incredible run by Cooper Peacock.
Probably should have been a 4 or 5 yard gain, turns into about a 10-yard game, really showing his athletic ability out there on the edge, but a good recovery by the Seals to not let him break free, brings up a 3rd and long.
Broke some ankles on that play. He got as much as he could, pick up of about 8. It's going to be 3rd and 12. The ball on the 43-yard line of the Seals. 3:50 to go. Brady Jordan in the gun. Packer to his right. Twins right and left. Motion right to left. Snap is back. Fake the handoff. He goes deep, and it's underthrown. Wide open was Connor Griffin.
Yeah, had him. Brady Jordan kind of clenched his fist because he knew he didn't let it go too early. He just didn't make a good throw there and short hopped that one. Interesting, the Seals secondary is very good. They had 3 interceptions last week against Juniata, 2 by Caleb Hicks, the coach's son. He's matched up also double coverage with Bastian on Cooper Peacock on that play.
And unfortunately on that play, the skinny post took the safety out of it. Connor Griffin wide open. If that ball's caught, he's to the end zone. Cooper Peacock, first time we've seen in a long time. Him back to punt the football. Snap is back from Powski. The kick is away. It's a low rugby scrum-style kick. The ball's rolling down. Great kick by Peacock, something that won't show up in the stat column. Down inside the 10 at about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, they don't all have to be pretty, and the Selinsgrove punts are really pretty and effective. But that one, you just kind of get it out there because you want to pin your opponent deep down after a disappointing offensive set for the Bulldogs. Cooper Peacock did exactly that.
Well, once again, the one thing the penalties do for the Bulldogs, too, as well, stops the game, takes them out of that fast car rhythm. Selinsgrove taking over right now. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. It's going to be a long field. They got to get 95 yards to pay dirt. They've got trips to the right. They're still choosing to go with the jumbo package. 6 linemen. Gavin Bastian in the gun, single back to his right. Looks to get some field position, snaps it back, nothing doing. Stone for a loss of 1.
Always interesting down here. You're deep in your own territory. If you're Selinsgrove, you don't want to make a mistake, but you also have a chance to make a big play. You break somebody in the open, and they could go a long way for a touchdown and change the momentum in this ball game. Do you take a chance with a first-time starting quarterback who's normally your best wide receiver deep in your own territory? Tough call for Coach Hicks.
Bulldogs, they're going to stack the box right now, so hopefully nothing gets over the top. Bastian will be in the gun again, single back to his right. He's on the goal line right now. Blitz coming. Bastion gets outside. Can't break free. They pursued up front with the stunt. They blitzed both backers. Almost getting the outside was Bastion, but nothing doing.
Good tackle there by Stone Secrets. Was going to mention he's replacing Peyton Samar, and that's something Coach Jackson has done. Shuffle those two guys in at that inside linebacker position out of the Jersey Shore 5-2 defense.
The Bulldogs right now on defense. Selinsgrove facing a 3rd and 9. The ball is on their own 6-yard line. Quarterback Gavin Bastion in the gun with his foot on the goal line. Trips to the right. No receivers left. Snap is back. Bastion looks to the right, looks to break the outside. Takes Sechrist again, misses the tackle. Bastion's going to throw short, out of bounds. They do signal the catch, but it's going to be short of the first down.
Just short of the first down. So a good play there by Bastion, again, getting out of the pursuit. You can tell why he's such a good athlete. In his own end zone, didn't panic, made a good throw there. Going to come up just short, maybe a yard at the most. But, boy, you don't take a chance here. You get this one out of there and try and make a play again on defense.
And right now the defensive line, the front for Jersey Shore, has got to stay home. They cannot be drawn off with a hard count. Snap is back. The kick from Carter Young is away. It's another beautiful spiral over the top. Cooper Peacock at his 40, takes it, breaks it outside, cuts back, gets back to midfield. Good coverage by the Seals. Those punts are beautiful, Doug.
He's super. We expected him to be an excellent player. Didn't know he could punt this well. We knew he had those 5 field goals in the first 2 games. It's a great number of field goals. So he's certainly a weapon, and he's a weapon in the punting game. But, again, great field position for the Bulldogs right at midfield.
Let's see if Jersey Shore can have a series here with 1:44 to go in the first. 1st and 10, ball exactly at the 50. Midfield, 50 yards to go to the goal line. Let's see if they can have an error-free series here and limit the penalties. Brady Jordan in the shotgun. Single back, trips right, single receiver left. Another flag. Doug, I'm not seeing it. Hopefully someone can clean this up for me.
Yeah, another false start against the Bulldogs. They appeared to be set to me. Again, maybe you can see that on the video better than I can. Somebody twitched inside or whatever. But it appeared that everybody was set on that play, and we're seeing Elijah Jordan in the ball game for the first time.
Yes. Elijah, quarterback. Packard to his right. He's going to keep it. He's going to follow Packard up the hole. Just get north and south to get a few of those yards back on 1st and 15. Pick up a 4.
Good tackle there by Luke Smith from the Selinsgrove defense. Good first rush. Get some of those yards back. 2nd and long.
Yep, that's 2nd and 11. Brady Jordan in the gun. Twins to the right and to the left. Handoff fake to Packard. Jordan's going to keep it. Brady Jordan around the right side. Good blocking by Peacock. He's in the 2nd level, and he's past the first down, about 8 yards past that first down marker.
Yeah, and what doesn't show up, Zach Rooney, tremendous block for a lineman out front, never disengaged and drove his defender about 5 yards deep to open the hole for Brady Jordan.
Trips left, single to the right. Brady Jordan in the gun. Hayden Packard to his left. Snap is back. Pitch to Packard. Packard gets it. He's going north and south. Big hole. Gets vertical. Runs a man over. Stiff arms a man. He's to the outside. He's to the out. 5, 4, 2. Out of bounds. Out of bounds at the 2. You want to talk about running hungry, Doug.
Super run there by Hayden Packard. But, Nate, what was really impressive, Brady Jordan, for maybe the first time ever, that ran the true option under pressure, pitched it at the last available second to Hayden Packard, and that just opened everything up, set up again to score.
Yeah, that quarterback-pitch relationship was perfect on that play. Jordan in the gun, handoff to Packard. Packard off the right side. He breaks the plane. They signal touchdown. Great surge by the front 5 offensive linemen for the Bulldogs.
All set up by the long run on the option play. Again, we've kind of made fun of Jersey Shore. They run the option, but they don't really run it real well. They pitch it real early. There, Brady Jordan did not pitch it early. Maybe thought about keeping it, pitch it the last second. Perfect. Already Hayden Packard's full speed when he got that pitch, and you could tell devastating at the end of that run.
49 seconds to go in the first quarter. After that 3rd touchdown from the Bulldogs, Miller on for the point after. The hold is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. So here we are, Doug, first quarter. The Bulldogs have put 3 scores up in a hurry, even with a significant number of penalties.
Yeah, that's something that obviously the team will talk about at halftime. They've had 3 holding penalties, and I believe 3 false start penalties or procedure penalties. That's 6 penalties. They didn't have that many, I don't think, in the first 2 games combined. They had a couple early last week, but then really cleaned it up. And even the second and third teamers didn't have penalties. But the result is the same. Touchdown. I mean, that's a great option play. If they can really become good at running that option play with Brady Jordan and Hayden Packer or whoever's in the backfield, that will be really devastating for the defense. That sets up the 1-yard touchdown run for Hayden Packer.
Absolutely. So Jersey Shore right now, the 4th kickoff for Breck Miller tonight. Again, not mistake-free football, but great execution. Again, that's the best we've seen the option look all season. Breck Miller to kick off the ball, 40 left hash. He's kicking it deep. The kick is deep again to number 7. Backs up. He's going to let that one go into the end zone. Smart decision. That's a very smart decision that time by Nick Rice. He's taking some medicine tonight back there on the return game. That'll bring it out to the 20.
Just what we talked about the last time. He fielded it on the 1, kind of lost track of where he was, and then got snowed in within his 10. You can't do that 2 times in a row. There he got back to the 1, knew where he was, saw it bounce, let it goes in. Yeah, you'll take that any time instead of a mistake where you're really putting the pressure on your offense. Still not good starting position at all for the Seals thus far tonight.
The other challenge with Gavin Bastian tonight, being forced to take over for Pastore at quarterback, they lose him as a receiver. They lose him as a weapon. He's in the gun again. That's Bastian. Trips to his right. Single back behind him. Snap is back. Handoff up the middle between the tackles. Pickup of about 1 yard line. Pickup of 1 on that play, Doug.
Luke Springman, Zach Rooney, linebackers in there as well. Dirk Stetzer General, first time we've called him outright tonight. Just stout up front thus far all season long against the rush for this first-team Bulldog defense.
Absolutely up front. The Dogs are hungry. Up 21-0. There's no backing down. Bastian in the gun. There's 18 seconds to go in this first quarter. We'll see if they get a playoff. Jumbo trips package to the left. Single receiver to the left. Another flag, Doug.
That probably will be against Jersey Shore. I thought Peyton Samar was offsides a little bit, but nope, he was not. And that forced Selinsgrove to twitch a little bit. So the procedure penalty against the Seals as the first quarter almost expires. That's going to back them up.
Selinsgrove not overly penalized. Jersey Shore tonight has been penalty happy, mostly on the offensive side of the football. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13. The clock is going to tick, and it looks like Selinsgrove is going to be happy to see this first quarter end. And that's the final play of the first quarter as the whistles are blown. The play dead. It's 21-0 here, Jersey Shore.
We're going to go back to the station, come back for quarter number 2. You're listening to Jersey Shore Bulldog High School Football on the Bear Country Sports Network.
A 1-point win last weekend to kick off the season. Now the Lock Haven Bald Eagles come home to face Mercyhurst in a Saturday night clash at the Jack. Join Steve Miller for pregame at 5:30, brought to you by the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty, Muncie Bank and Trust Company, Realty Lease Properties, Jimmy Lee State Farm Insurance, TLC Fuels, First Quality, Susquehanna Transit, Hollick's Coal and Oil, and Jiffy Market. 99.9 FM, streaming through Bear999.com, video through GoLHU.com, Bear Country Sports Network.
We're back here live at the Thompson Street Stadium here at Jersey Shore Bulldogs tonight. You know, Doug, it's I guess what I'm most impressed with Jersey Shore, Selinsgrove has some injuries. We talked about that in the pregame. But coming out, have had multiple penalties tonight that have hurt them, have slowed drives down, but still able to pitch a 21-0 score on Selinsgrove tonight. Selinsgrove now to start the second quarter on their own 17, facing a 2nd and 13.
You talked with Coach about it. They're hungry, they're humble, they're very focused on what they want to do, so the mistakes thus far on the offensive side have not hurt Jersey Shore. The defense has played really well.
They have, and Jersey Shore staying in the 5-2. Selinsgrove trips to the right, the jumbo package that Lewisburg had some success with. Single receiver, snap is back, quick pitch to the right, nothing doing. Tate Sechrist holds his ground that time, maintains the containment.
Tate Sechrist and the general, Dirk Stats, boy, they really, Luke Springman, he's always in there as well. We probably don't call his name enough. Really just stout up front for a guy that's a little bit undersized on that defensive front for the Bulldogs.
Jersey Shore, Andrus in at the right, and he's had a great year thus far. Haven't called his number much tonight, but don't expect that to continue. Connor Griffin is at the right corner. Right now, Brady Jordan, safety, walking up to cover the Twins to the right. Single receiver to the left. Selinsgrove forced to bring an extra lineman in. Shotgun goes to Bastion. Single back. Another flag, Doug.
Well, that's going to be a delay of game. The official here is looking right at the clock. That's going to really hurt the Seals. I mean, you're deep in your own territory at the 12. Now you're inside the 10 at the 7. 3rd and 23. New starting quarterback, tough position for the Seals offense.
I don't know if I've seen as many encroachment and offsides and penalties to start a series. 3rd and 23 on the 7. Bastion in the gun. Twins to the right, single to the left. Snap is back. He's going to look to run outside the pocket. He gets some pressure all the way across the field. That's Tate Sechrist, and he tackles him out of bounds at the 2. Did you see the pursuit on that?
Tate's been close 3 or 4 times already. There he was not going to let Bastion get away from him. Boy, he wanted him in the end zone for the safety, but got him just outside. So this punter, who has been so outstanding, is going to punt from his own end line of the Selinsgrove end zone.
Elijah Jordan, the only one back, which means they're bringing some pressure on this play. Peacock is up, normally deep to receive. Maybe they're just looking to block. I don't know if Elijah Jordan is deep enough. Snap is back. Kick is up. Takes Jordan deep, as I said. Backpedals. He's at his own 45. Makes a man miss. Good tackle. Good pressure. Gets to the 40. Maybe the 39 of Selinsgrove.
Great punt. Good coverage, but a nice return there by Jordan. Get what you can get. You know you're in your opponent's territory to start another drive. You're up 3 scores. There's going to be a chance to see what Jersey Shore can do, extend this lead in quarter number 2.
Now, we've seen this in weeks past. Hayden Packer comes up as the up back. Elijah Jordan is behind his brother, Brady Jordan, coming up under center. In the pro set, singles left and right. It's Peacock and Griffin. Peacock in motion right to left. Snap is back. It's a quick pitch. Hayden Packer on the rush. Elijah Jordan gets there. 8 yards. Nice pickup. Great initial block by Hayden Packer.
And Elijah Jordan, while he doesn't get the press and doesn't get all the carries as Packer, averaging over 6 yards a carry, adds to it there.
Under center, Jordan is left to right. Extra man on the field for Selinsgrove. Selinsgrove has to blow a timeout.
And they do, and again, our timeouts this season brought to you by Three Brothers Moving. They treat you like a part of the family. If you're a friend, family member, they're going to move, give Three Brothers Moving a call at 215-220-1551. And Nate, if we can, we'll do a couple score updates here real quick. And our scoreboard brought to you by Herbs Meat Market, the meeting place, South Main Street in Jersey Shore. I just had them up here. Shikellamy up on Central Mountain in quarter number 2, 3-0. Montoursville up on Lewisburg, 7-0 in quarter number 2. Danville up 14-0 over Central Columbia. Southern Columbia 2-0 is what we have on the scoreboard over Loyalsock in the second quarter. That may be a typo. Mount Carmel up 14-0 over Warrior Run. Mifflinburg 7-0 over Shamokin.
Jersey Shore 2nd and 2. The ball on the Selinsgrove 32-yard line. 10.5 to go here, second quarter, up 21-0. 2 backs. It's Packard and Jordan with his brother Brady under center. Left to right motion goes Connor Griffin. Fakes the pitch. They do the cross buck. We've seen this in weeks past. He's got extra yardage. Makes a man miss down the left sideline. Stiff arms another guy. He's going vertical. He touches the pylon, but they're calling him out early. They're calling him out early, Doug, just shy of the goal line.
Thought he stretched it in there, obviously, all the way on the other side of the field. Can't see where his feet are. But that cross play has been just devastating because they set it up so well with the plays they run in the series before.
Well, they motion away from it, and they go to the weak side, and they just bid on that. 1st and goal from the 3. The snap is back to Packard. A big push by the line. He's still running. They're calling him in, Doug. Touchdown. That great surge by that front 5 put Packard in the goal line.
Nothing fancy on the touchdown run, but that cross buck, as you called it, Nate, It's exactly what it is. You make the fake one way. You have to look at Elijah Jordan, give it to that quick hitter. You know, when Hayden Packer gets in that secondary, he is a beast. I mean, he is not afraid to put the stiff arm out and knock the defender down. He did there as well, but he's elusive and quick. Great run to set up the touchdown.
Point after touchdown, Breck Miller. The hold is down by Peacock. The kick is up. Officials' arms go vertical. That's the fourth PAT tonight off the boot of Breck Miller. Jersey Shore, 10:21 to go here. Second quarter, up 28-0.
But really impressive. They've had 6 drives tonight. 5 drives tonight. 4 touchdowns. Had the one that they were forced to punt. Cooper Peacock's first punt since week number 1. Just really impressive. Their Breck Miller's kick was good. The last time a little bit sideways, but again, they don't have to look good. They just have to go through the uprights. Breck Miller continues his stretch after 10 in a row in the game last week, that program record.
Flag not moving tonight. It's pretty stiff out there, so no wind is a major factor with the kicking game tonight. So Breck Miller, the first time he'll kick back towards the middle school away from Lingles Bilo. High school football, they kick off from the 40. Breck Miller usually chooses to shade that left hash a little bit more, and he's been trying to pin the ball deep, kicking away from number 24 tonight, and kicking most of the time to number 7, Nick Rice. The kick is away. It's to Nick again. It's over his head. Another touchback. What a weapon, Doug.
Does a super job. That one, again, seems to get a little air late. And again, that kickoff brought to you by Joe's Equipment. See Aaron and the crew, steel, sales, service, and parts. Cement Drive, Jersey Shore, 570-398-1391. And Nate, if you're Selinsgrove, you need to score. You need something. You're down 4 scores. 41-0 the last time you were here in the district championship game. 28-0 here before halftime. You're getting rolled over here, touchdown point-wise. You need an answer for the Seals offense.
And the biggest thing is, Doug, 28, one more touchdown. It's mercy rule, continuous clock. So Selinsgrove comes out on this particular down with 2 backs, sort of a power I. They're going to try to run the football. Gavin Bastian under center for the first time tonight. Sticks to the second back. He gets outside, but nothing doing. Tripped up immediately. That's 68. Once again, that's Rooney.
And Brett Rice on the carry there for Selinsgrove. Rooney, solid guy. And, you know, he's a better player this year, as you would expect, than last year. But he looks more physically fit, although he was fit last year. He got a little taller, a little leaner, a little quicker. He's a force inside there along dirt stats.
Well, he's a leader in the weight room, and regardless of how much he presses or squats, the kids just love the progress he made this year. And as one of those captains, it's somebody you look up to as with that senior leadership. Selinsgrove again, single to the left, single to the right. 2 backs behind Bastian. Bastian under center. Motion left to right goes Rice. Pitch it to the left. He tries to get outside. Nothing doing. Just too much internal pressure. And our ends doing a good job of staying home.
Well, you talked earlier about Gabe Andrus there. You know, he's up inside, kind of forces people to make a decision, which way am I going to go, and then from behind. People are tired of me saying Tate Sechrist from behind is one of the quickest high school players I've ever seen. The way he closes on the football to get in on the action for the tackle.
And they're all in great shape, and as the game gets longer, they seem to get faster because the opposing teams typically slow down. 6 men on the line now. They call it the jumbo package here at Selinsgrove. Bastian no longer under center, in the gun, single back, trips to the right. 3rd and 15. Snap is back. Pressure. Tate Sechrist blows it up, try to get it downfield, throws downfield in an attempt to come back to the football. Great pressure again by Sechrist.
Good reaction there by the intended receiver, Caleb Hicks, who plays on the defensive side. Covered there by Dathan Tyson. Bastian again running under pressure. It's a nice play for a substitute quarterback, so to speak, to get the ball away. But again, Selinsgrove has to punt it away, and the Bulldogs, Cooper Peacock deep this time, has a chance for good field position.
Once again, Carter Young on to punt. Beautiful punter. Foot on his goal line. The ball's over his head. He gets it, though, and he gets it away. Another boot. Look at this kick. Peacock breaks it up the middle. Peacock makes a man miss and steamrolls 2 more. But did you see that punt, Doug? Even with the high snap, he took his time. He didn't have much pressure, but it's a thing of beauty. Peacock able to return that punt, get back across midfield. Jersey Shore again up 28-0, 8:35 in the second. have a great opportunity once again, Doug, inside Selinsgrove territory.
That's been the big advantage for your offense. They've started up in their own territory or in their opponent's territory on most of their drives this season. Huge advantage.
Singles left and right. Peacock out here on the right side. 31, Tate Sechrist in the game at running back. Pitches. No, it's the crossbuck again to Sechrist. Makes a man miss, and he's stout. Gets to the outside. 35, 30, 25, down to the 20-yard line. The simple crossbuck again. Guy in the backfield. Sechrist made him miss, and he was off to the races.
You would think maybe he wouldn't have fresh legs, but a fresh legs from the running back position with authority at the end of that, Tate Sechrist.
Brady Jordan under center, left and right singles up the middle to Tate Sechrist. Makes a man miss, and he's just going to bull him over.
Very determined. When he knows he's getting a limited number of carries in a ball game, when he gets those carries, he's going to make them count, and he made them count where a defender's going to stay on the field. We certainly don't like to see that. Hopefully he'll be okay. So this timeout again brought to you by Three Brothers Moving. They treat you like a member of the family when they need to pick you up and put you at a different place. Give Three Brothers Moving a call at 215-220-1551. And Nate, with the injury, Coach Hicks talked about it. Certainly was thinking they could compete tonight. He said, listen, we need to compete tonight. We're missing a few of our real key offensive players, so that's going to hurt. And it has hurt them without question tonight thus far. But he said we need to stay healthy because they're looking at the season, what's their season going to be and then playoffs. And they've got a great schedule. So they're here tonight, obviously, Jersey Shore. And they play Shamokin at home, Shikellamy at home, at Mifflinburg, and then Central Mountain at home. But then they're on the road at Hollidaysburg, 5A team, at Montoursville Midwest. So they can't afford a lot of injuries when you're missing two of your key offensive people.
And the other thing with their injuries, that it forces Selinsgrove for the first time in many years to play guys slightly out of position. Bastion doing a great job at quarterback tonight with his limited experience, but he's been under pressure the whole night and really hasn't had a major blunder. He hasn't thrown the pick six. He hasn't done anything terrible. Very athletic quarterback. And the punting game has really kept this closer than what it could potentially be.
Gaveston, the injured Seal, probably just got the air knocked out because he's coming out talking to his coach under his own power. Hopefully he'll be back in a play or two. But Bulldogs set up here 2nd and 1.
Brady Jordan under center. Hand again to Tate Sechrist off the right side. I don't know, Doug. He might be short.
I think he is short there. Good penetration by the Seals defense there, number 53. Camden Smith, nice play there by the Seals defense.
It's going to make it 3rd and 1. The ball on the Selinsgrove 12. Jordan keeps it, and he is strong. We've talked about this before. You cannot bring him down with arm tackles.
Just squeezed in between the center and the guard there. Saw the opening. Quick hitter. Really hard to bring down. But when you only need a yard or two, pick it up, get 3. 1st and 10 inside the 10 at the 8.
We're going to see it, Doug. It's early this time. The powerhouse package, two backs ahead of Elijah Jordan. Their lead block, and Jordan cuts it back up the middle, makes a good miss all the way down to the 1. But with Tate Sechrist and Hayden Packard leading you, wow.
Good initial blocks, but a great cut there by Elijah Jordan. Didn't try to string it out and go outside like many running backs do.
Same package, Elijah deep, Brady Jordan under center. Hand off to Elijah with the lead blockers, and he's breaking the plane once again for the 5th score of the night for your own Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Elijah Jordan following his blocks well, able to break the plane. Great surge, just too much for that front of the Selinsgrove Seals.
The rush offense, while it's simple, they run it out of different sets, different running backs plugging people in. Elijah Jordan, Tate Sechrist, we'll see Gabe Andrus, we'll see Brody Herr. But then you put that jumbo package, that's tough.
Miller for his 5th attempt tonight. Palski to Peacock. The hold is down. The kick is up. It looks good. Yes, it is. The officials signal a good PAT. 7:05 to go here. 35-0 if you're just tuning in. The Jersey Shore Bulldogs dominating the Seals here at home tonight.
It's interesting, Nate, because they started off kind of stop and start. Penalties, 3 holding penalties, 2 procedure penalties in the first drive or 2, but the big pass play to Cooper Peacock just opened things up, and the running game has taken over. Very interesting to me, while they can throw the ball, and Connor Griffin, who's a great receiver, they haven't even looked his way one time, short hopped it, because they don't have to. And that's what they want to do. Set the pace, but then you can really open it up and run the plays that you want to run when you're up a number of scores and they're up big here in half number one.
And that's where you see the maturity of this team, the unity. Hey, if you're a receiver, the bottom line is you don't care who gets to the end zone, but you'd like a couple touches. So right now, I'm like, if I'm Connor Griffin, or Peacock did have the nice catch, the home run ball on the hitch and go earlier for big yards. But, you know, at some point in time, I'd like to see Coach Gravis give him a bone or two and throw the ball around a little bit. But again, if you can establish that ground game, which they've been so successful at, and it's vanilla, but it wins, you stick with it. Breck Miller kicking off here from his 40. The kick is deep. It's hooking left. Kick goes out of bounds. First time we've seen that tonight. Doug saw it a little more last year, but that's going to give the Seals their best field position of the night.
Yep, first time he's hooked one to that side of the ball, so the Seals will get the ball outside their own 20 with that ball out of bounds. Really impressive, though, by the Jersey Shore defense. So good all game tonight. And again, that kickoff brought to you by Joe's Equipment. Go see them. Aaron and the crew, Cement Drive, Jersey Shore.
The Seals coming out just looking to get something started. They've really attempted to pitch the ball around a little bit. They started out in the fun and gun with 5 receivers tonight. They've diverted a little bit to try the running game a little bit, and nothing's been successful. They've tried to mix it up. Nothing's been successful. But let's see if they can open the playbook up here with the best field position starting of the night at their own 35. Twins to the left, single to the right. Quarterback in the gun is Bastian, single back behind him. Snap is back. He keeps it, the Wildcat, and that's going to cost him. And you hear Hayden Packer scream after that tackle. That was incredible pursuit. You see the speed of the linebacker. We know Bastian's an athlete, but that containment came quick.
What's really impressive is that while Jersey Shore has good team speed, in some cases very, very good team speeds, but the quickness, when they recognize what is going to happen, the defenders, they go straight to the football and make a great play.
Loss of 8 on first down brings up 2nd and 18. Ball on the 27. Bastian in the gun, single back, twins right, single left. Hands it to the back. Gets a little break. Picks up a couple of yards, but not yet back to the initial line of scrimmage. Not sure who had the carry on that, Doug.
Stone Secrets, I didn't see it as well.
26.
Yeah. I mean, Stone Secrets at the bottom of that pile, helped up by his mate, Zach Rooney. Super intense pressure by this Bulldog defense under the direction of Coach Alice Jackson.
Well, it's like a bunch of piranhas, you know, and there's chum in the water, and they're just coming for it. They don't relent. They don't take their foot off the gas. If you're in the game, you're giving it your best. Bastian in the gun, single back, twins to the right, single left. Hands to the only back he's got, and the ball's out. The ball's out. It's a scoop. It's a scoop. Almost a scoop and score. That was 26 on the play. Devin Mitchell, you just talked about it, Doug. Just the pressure. It's unrelenting.
And when they see the ball on the ground, and we saw Connor Griffin scoop and score last week against Lewisburg. Here, Tate Sechrist, almost a scoop and score, takes it down deep inside Seals territory. I'm trying to see they're at the 11. Defense causes the big turnover.
We talked about that pressure, and right now, Selinsgrove really trying to just choose some clock, but it's as if the Bulldogs have hit another gear, another stride with the quickness, and I'm not so sure they're no quicker now than they were, but they're very disciplined. They're extremely well conditioned. If you don't know this at home, Tom Gravish runs his practices. It's a constant, it's a conditioning session. They'll run 100 plays on offense in a practice, bang, bang, bang. If you're on defense, you're getting reps. If you're on offense, you're getting reps. And then they condition a little bit at the end. But these kids are really in the best possible shape they can be.
Timeout for an injury. It looks like a Seals player has a cramp. First time we've seen that tonight. And the heat's not the problem. It's the pace of the play that's the problem. Again, timeout brought to you this year by Three Brothers Moving. Give them a call anytime to help you move from point A to point B, 215-220-1551. And Nate, what you're talking about, at the district championship game last year with freshman quarterback or sophomore quarterback Mark Pastor last year, when Jersey Shore rolled 41-0, that was the first time in this series that I saw that Selinsgrove was outmatched physically. And you couldn't really see that in the first game because, one, it was on the road. second game of the season, a lot of unknowns about Jersey Shore, and ended up being a very, very close game. Jersey Shore wins 9-7. But in the district game, they were outmatched. The Seals were physically. They're not outmatched tonight. Physically and athletically, they can be right here. They're just getting outplayed by a much more experienced team, a much more disciplined team. And the thing that you talked about, Nate, with Coach, a very focused team that truly believes if they stay healthy and keep doing what they're doing, they have a chance to make a run to the state championship. And they believe that, and you're seeing it here in the first half tonight against a pretty good Selinsgrove team.
And the last thing that the Seals needed tonight was Nick Rice, one of their key special guys, return game, receiving game, limping off the field. We hope he gets well soon. Jersey Shore covered the fumble on that last play. We took a little break there. They now have the ball 1st and 10 on the Seals 11. They're going to stick with, well, I guess we call the jumbo package with Tate Sechrist and Hayden Packard as upbacks. Elijah Jordan deep as a tailback. Brady Jordan under center. Snap is back, quick pitch to Elijah, blocking on the outside, and they just clean it up, cut back, and he's into the end zone. Well blocked, well read, great cutback, touchdown Shore.
Interesting, because I was going to say there's an example where that running back is going to the corner when he should have stopped and cut, but he saw he had enough space, had that blocker outside, and then made a cut right at the end of that to free himself 11 yards for the touchdown.
And great to see guys unselfishly, Tate Sechrist, Hayden Packard, on the edge, finishing blocks that sprung Jordan into the end zone. Snap from Palski is back. The hold by Peacock. The kick is up. The kick is good. 41-0, Doug, with 5.5 to go in the second quarter. The Jersey Shore Bulldogs have something special here.
They are rolling tonight, almost all on the ground. But again, Nate, all of it set up by that big play on 2nd and 31. Big pass play, Brady Jordan to Cooper Peacock, first offensive drive of the night, break free for the touchdown, sets it all up. Since then, they have played almost flawless, couple penalties sprinkled in and out, but really, really looking good here tonight before the halftime.
They have played an exceptional first half. Again, they cleaned the penalties up early. Kind of figured we'd see some. We saw some last week. I'd be interested to look at the film and see what the officials are seeing. Even with the couple of false starts there offensively, when we get into the NASCAR, I'm not always seeing movement, but it's hard when they move quick to see it. That's why there are multiple officials on the field. Jersey Shore, Breck Miller kicking off again. Hard to believe. You know, he has, 7? How many PATs do you have tonight?
Well, he had 10 last week. So
Yep.
he's got 6 tonight.
Yeah, 6 tonight.
In 2 quarters.
Miller kicks off again. This one not going out of bounds. Deep. He lets it hit the ground, and it stays in. No, it goes out. They are very fortunate that ball didn't die inside the 3-yard line.
Right at the stick in the end zone as well. So it is a touchback. Again, the kickoffs all season long brought to you by Joe's Equipment. Go see them right off of Route 220. Aaron and the crew, Steel Equipment, Sales, Service, Parts, 570-398-1391.
Seals taking over the second time tonight. Oh, they must have called it a touchback, Doug. I'm confused.
Yep, right inside the cone.
Are you kidding me?
Yep, right inside.
I thought it bounced on before the goal line and came out. So a great break for the Bulldogs, saves them 15 yards. Selinsgrove, twins left, single to the right. Bastion in the gun. Mitchell behind him. Snap is back, false start on the right side of the Selinsgrove line. They smelled Packard coming up as he was inching up. Make that Samara inching up. They just tweaked.
And the Selinsgrove line, good size, not overly big, but nice height overall. You know, they just have not been able to get a push against a really stout Jersey Shore defensive line up front. That 5-man up front, they are as good as comes.
I'm going to key on the General Dirk Stetz on this play. In the gun, Bastion. Singles left and right. Hands off. And just stuck. Penetration, Doug, is just unrelenting. They're getting 3 and 4 yards deep in the backfield.
Stone Sechrist and Peyton Samar in at the linebackers, and Stone Sechrist initial hit there, so Hayden Packer getting a break from the linebacker duties here in the first half, and that's what we've seen. Guys able to get the breaks early in the ball game really keeps them fresh.
Shotgun. Mitchell behind. Bastion. Twins left, single right. Snap is back. Hands it off. Elijah Jordan misses a tackle, but clean up duty by Samar.
And they put Stone Sechrist down on the line, so they had 6 linemen to try and shoot through the gap there. So good reaction by the Seals running back there. And Peyton Samar better and better with every series that he gets on the defensive side.
You know, when you take someone like Stone Sechrist, really that isn't the biggest guy on the field, willing to get down there in the trenches, just another wrinkle to limit what the Seals can do offensively. Bastion in the gun. 4 minutes to go. 3rd and 15 on their own 15. Twins left, single right. Snap is back. Looks quick to the flats. Thrown and completed. That's to number 14. Josh Domarecki.
Well, Nate, I think they reconsidered, said that one short hopped a little bit, so the official closest to us did call that an incompletion. I thought he caught it as well, so it's going to bring up 4th and 15. And the punter, he's saying, come on, guys, give me a little bit of room, and he is outside his own goal line.
Yeah, it's deja vu for Young again. I mean, I see him kicking at the next level for sure in a big program. Jordan and Peacock back. Young boots it away. This one, not this pretty spiral, hits the ground. Peacock's going to pick it up. Picks it up, and you know when Peacock does that, last week we saw that, and he took it to the house. Tonight I was like, once again, hey, let it lay. Let sleeping dogs lay.
Little dangerous play there, but he has confidence in himself, and again sets him up. No harm, no foul there, right at the 50-yard line. Second time, ball directly at midfield.
Packer, the up back this time. Jordan chooses to go gun. Elijah, his brother. Twins left, single to the right is Peacock. Snap is back. Hands off to Elijah. Gets outside, makes a man miss. Knee hit the ground. They're going to mark it where it was. Good call by the official. Pickup of about 6 yards on that first and 10.
Really tough for a defense. You have Hayden Packer, a little bit more of a hammer, but very quick as well. And then you put Elijah Jordan in there really quick through the line.
Tyson and Griffin to the left, Peacock to the right, handoff goes to Elijah Jordan again, makes a man miss. First down, it looks like first down. They're going to mark it, yes.
Exact same play twice in a row. You have success, go back to it till the defense can prove they can stop it. Nothing fancy, maybe out of a different formation.
The chains are moved. Brady Jordan in the gun, left to right goes Dathan Tyson. He gets the handoff, he cuts back again, gets to the outside. He is sprung 20, 15, 10, 5. Dathan Tyson uses his legs and scampers into the end zone. Made one man miss, got inside the defensive end, and the rest was history, Doug.
That jet sweep can be effective because you have so many guys that can run it. You have Cooper Peacock be your first choice, but Elijah Jordan can certainly run that. But people forget Dathan Tyson. He's very good. He's a very good athlete. Saw him come on at the end of the year last year. There he showed great speed and elusiveness, able to see the field in front, 38 yards. Dathan Tyson for the score.
It'll be interesting as the season continues to unfold. 1 week at a time, the next opponent up, how many PATs Breck Miller will have on the year. Palski to Peacock to Miller. The kick is up. The kick is good. Well, he's 7 for 7 tonight, Doug. 3 minutes to go here in the first half, remaining in the second quarter. Jersey Shore has really struck often tonight. Some hiccups in the beginning, but they've struck often. Do you have some out-of-town scores for us?
Yeah, let's take a look at the scoreboard brought to you by Herb's Meat Market, the meeting place, providing you with quality specialized meats and cheeses. 229 South Main Street, Jersey Shore, under new ownership. Make sure you go and see the folks at Herb's Meat Market. Shikellamy still 3-0 over Central Mountain in the second quarter. Lewisburg, Montoursville tied in quarter number 2, 7-7. Danville 21-0 over Central Columbia in the second. Loyalsock 13-2. John Mace must be correct over Southern Columbia in the second quarter. Loyalsock, good team, but that would be a shocker. Milton 14-0 over Midwest in the second. Mount Carmel big 42-0 over Warrior Run. Mifflinburg 14-7 over Shamokin. South Williamsport 25-6 over Columbia Montorvo Tech. Lime Mountain 14-0 over Tri-Valley. No score in the Bloomsburg game.
Breck Miller kicks off again. The kick is deep once again, angling to the sideline, and he's got to correct that, Doug. That's a penalty. Anytime the ball is kicked out of bounds, just shy of the goal line, the ball is brought out to the 35 for the return team. So Selinsgrove for the second time tonight, good field position.
Joe's Equipment again, kickoff sponsor tonight. Go see Erin and her crew. Sales service, steel quality equipment. Former Thomas L. Dunlop property, Cement Drive, Jersey Shore.
3 minutes to go here in this first half. The Bulldogs up 49-0. Selinsgrove will take over on their own 35-yard line, just looking to get something started offensively here tonight. They've tried the aerial attack early, the ground game late, just unable to consistently move the chains, going 3 and out on a regular basis. Bastion in the gun. Mitchell behind him. Trips right. Snap is back. Handoff direct up front. Pickup of about 1 on that, Doug.
Again, the guys inside, they're just not able to be moved. Springman, Rooney, Stetz. They know where to go. They know how to keep their place. Really hard for the offensive lines thus far this season to get the push, and that allows the linebackers to come in and clean it up.
And I'm looking on the left side. I do believe that that's 36 Max Angle in at left end. Twins right, single left. Bastion in the gun. Mitchell behind him. Snap is back. Stunt by Packard and just brought the wood. Initial Max Angle stayed home, called his name, but Hayden came in for mop-up duty.
It's great to see Max get an opportunity because he's a guy that he's got the physical tools to be a very important contributor, and to get these snaps before halftime with the rest of the first unit. All the rest of the starters are out there. That's big because you feel a part of that unit. Nice play there.
Well, it's 3rd and 10. Split out wide here to the left is Josh Demarecki, and the Twins next to him is number 24, Reese Feldman. Single receiver, number 4 to the right, Caleb Hicks. Motion left to right. Bastion in the gun, hands off directly to General Dirk Stetz. Almost stripped it. That's Mitchell for a couple. Once again, deja vu here tonight. 33, Carter Young on to kick. This time at least not on his end zone or in the end zone. He has had quite a leg tonight, Doug. He's really done everything he can to flip the field position several times. Back deep, this time staggered, not in the eye. Elijah Jordan Cooper Peacock. Ball on the 36, 4th and 9. Young's punt is away. Gonna let it hit. Got to get away from it. And the ball is out of bounds. The first kind of miscue off his leg tonight, a shorter kick.
He got one off that one, kind of the front of his foot. I actually watched him, didn't get it back where you need to get that distance. So really his first not great kick. And while it's the deepest starting point for Jersey Shore, they'll still take it at their own 36. Under a minute to go here at 58.3. Wouldn't be surprised to see if Coach Gravis says, hey, first half's not over yet. We're going to go for it.
Jersey Shore looking at something a little different. We've talked about this year. Using Loomis, he's too good of an athlete to not be on the field some, so they're going to put him at right tight end. Singles left, singles right. Brady Jordan under center this time. Tate Sechrist behind him. Handoff goes to number 28. Andrus getting his hungry yards right there on 1st and 10.
And Gabe's been a positive contributor, solid on the defensive side. We haven't called his name individually a whole lot, but he's in there. Tough when he runs the football.
Clock is moving with the continuous clock, 49-0. 2nd and 5. Pass goes to the flats. That pass is to Griffin. Griffin makes a man miss. Gets the first down. There's that bone we talked about, Doug. Give him a touch.
Yeah, you have to. You want to keep him involved. He's a weapon out there just as much as Cooper Peacock. Just doesn't get a whole lot of looks thus far in the season, but he's a big-time player.
Clock on the go here. See if Jersey Shore gets one more play off. Singles left and right. Brady Jordan under the center. Fakes it. It's the cross buck to Tate Sechrist. Oh, my goodness, Doug. He's down the sideline again. Runs a man over. 15-10. 5 to the 3. And let's see if Grabish runs a play or chooses not to. What do you do, Doug?
I think you have to. I mean, you got to try and reward Tate Sechrist. What a hammer at the end of that play by Tate Sechrist.
That's number 4. Came up to make a hit, Caleb Hicks. And he met the likes of Tate Sechrist on a dead run.
You know, we've talked about it. Tate doesn't get as many carries, obviously, nor should he, as Hayden Packer or Elijah Jordan. But he is hungry when he gets in to run the football. I mean, you're at the 5. I think you got 10 up, and they're going to let it run out. They started it as soon as the ball was set. So they are going to run out here. Halftime, the Bulldogs are going to be up big, 49-0.
Well, that's it. That's the half. Clock reads 0, 49-0, Doug. We're going to take a break. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you for the Jersey Shore High School football program on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Jim Ely State Farm Insurance, 105 Thomas Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2828.
This is Loyalty Lab Interview 6. Subject, grandmother's loyalty. Margie, what do you do when your grandson misbehaves?
Angels don't misbehave.
Here we study the most loyal, like you and... Oh, there goes the lamp.
Shouldn't have put it there.
Shell and the Fuel Rewards program has our members' backs, too. It's super easy to save on every gallon. Loyal, just like how you acted like that wasn't his fault.
Someone should clean that up before he gets hurt.
Yes, loyal, just like that.
10 years of FR.com. Terms and conditions apply.
My name is Rose, and I've been driving a school bus for 25 years for Susquehanna Transit Company. Susquehanna Transit is family-owned and operated. If you can drive a car, you can drive a school bus. The hours and pay are great, with many opportunities to earn even more money. So come meet the staff and trainers and be a part of a great family. Call 570-753-5125.
Love and Light Wellness Spa, how can I help you today?
Hi there. I'd like to make an appointment for next week.
Excellent. Does Tuesday 9 a.m. work?
Ooh, mornings are when I go to Taco Bell to get my bacon breakfast quesadilla.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't like missing out on those fluffy eggs and crispy bacon covered in melty cheeses.
Oh, I understand. Let's see what I have in the afternoon.
Namaste.
Try the bacon breakfast quesadilla, only at Taco Bell. At limited participating U.S. Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Contact local store for hours of participation, which vary.
When you're looking to move to something bigger or smaller, new construction or a fixer-upper, in town or out of town, your first call should be to Brady Carnahan at SWC Real Estate, 570-295-8233. Through the years, SWC has become an industry leader committed to excellence by offering the most comprehensive marketing solutions. At SWC Realty, it's simple. We just market your home better. Call Brady Carnahan today, 570-295-8233. Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all other customers. TLC Fuels proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
WQBR, The Bear, Cutting Edge Country.
Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly, as the Selinsgrove Seals Marching Band takes the field. Always have had a fantastic music program. Doug, we're back. It's break time. It's halftime. Jersey Shore up 49-0. Some mistakes early on. But why don't you break down, for those listening at home, maybe they're tuning in for the first time tonight, how Jersey Shore arrived at 49 points offensively.
Impressively, is how you would say it. After forcing a Selinsgrove punt, defense played well. Stop and start first drive. 2 holding penalties and a procedure penalty sets them back on 2nd and 31. Bulldogs say, hey, no problem. Brady Jordan to Cooper Peacock. 64 yards through the air on a great stop and go type pattern. Point after is good. Jersey Shore leads 7-0. That was at the 9:58 mark of quarter number 1. Defense forced another punt. Brady Jordan, 5 plays, 15 yards rush. Quarterback takes it. Point after again, it's good. At the 6:31 mark of quarter number 1. Jersey Shore up 14-0. Interception by Hayden Packer, but no points on the next drive. Seals defense plays pretty well, forces Jersey Shore into their only punt of the night, but the defense again forces Selinsgrove to punt. That's been a reoccurring theme if you haven't seen that. Jersey Shore, Packer, after a great run down to the 1-yard rush, Jersey Shore 21-0, and they just keep adding. Punt for Selinsgrove, Hayden Packer again on the rush, 3-yard touchdown run at the 10:21 mark of quarter number 2. Shore up 28-0 after another Selinsgrove punt. Elijah Jordan at the 7:05 mark, 2-yard touchdown rush, getting him involved. Point after is good. And then the defense comes up. Tate Sechrist almost a scoop and score. Defense forces the fumble. Tate almost takes it. Elijah Jordan, 11-yard touchdown rush. Purdy touchdown rush. Point after is good again. One more punt, and then add to it. Dathan Tyson, 38 yards on a tremendous run on the jet sweep type play around the right side. Point after is good, 49-0. And almost, Nate, we got to call it. Tate Sechrist on that cross series almost went in again right before halftime, got down to the 5, but then time ran out. So the Bulldogs, big 9 offensive drives, 7 touchdowns. On the ground, Nate, absolutely flawless. Through the air, the one big play for the touchdown.
Tom said it best early in the year. If we can control the line of scrimmage and run the football, we're going to run the football. And then when you do throw it, it's a backbreaker. So that's how we got to 49-0. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Visit the Twilight Diner in Loganton, where tasty, fresh-made food is available when you want it. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Choose a burger, homemade pizza, stromboli, their famous mountain sandwich, or anything on their menu. See it on their Facebook page. Now home of the Loganton area's only beer cave. The Twilight Diner, 603 North Mill Street, just off the Loganton exit of Interstate 80. 570-725-3911 for takeout. The Twilight Diner in Loganton.
Wendy's new French toast sticks are so delicious, some are saying that they're better than their mom's breakfast.
Excuse me, did you just say Wendy's new French toast sticks are better than my breakfast?
Mom, is that you?
Answer the question.
I said some people are saying that because they're so crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside and perfect in every way.
Uh-huh. And what do you think?
I think it's time to tell people to choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new sweet and crispy home-style French toast sticks.
That's still not an answer.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Want to sell a house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty in Lock Haven. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife, Jan, live in South Avis, the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-858-0777. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will sell within 90 days. The Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty, 57 Belfont Avenue in Lock Haven, ready to serve you. 570-858-0777. For a great time, make it Baldbird's Brewing Company in Jersey Shore. Enjoy 24 different beers in the family-friendly tap room where pets are welcome too, and a full selection of local spirits, wines, and specialty cocktails. Don't miss our weekly family game night and trivia night. Baldbird's Brewing Company offers event space for meetings, weddings, and private and semi-private party spaces. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Baldbird's Brewing Company, Schaefer Lane, Jersey Shore. Online at baldbirdsbrewing.com.
This March, join Stand Up to Cancer in observing Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Colorectal cancer is a common cancer in both men and women. However, with routine screening, it's one of the most preventable cancers. In fact, it's beatable in 90% of cases when detected early. Those at average risk should start screening at age 45. There are even screening tests that can be done at home. Visit standuptocancer.org/colon-cancer to learn more.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
It's Bear Country 99.9 FM.
We're back. Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly. Listen, the scoreboard 49-0 brought to you in part by Irv's Meat Market, the meeting place, providing you with quality, specialized meats and cheeses. 229 South Main Street, Jersey Shore. In halftime this week, the sponsorship just keeps pouring in. Thank you so much for all the patrons out there that are helping us out here at the Bear Country Sports Network. Brought to you in part, halftime, Kevin Peacock Disposal, family-owned and operated company based in Williamsport, serving the eastern portion of Bear Country, providing top-notch service to our valued commercial, residential clients of Lycoming and surrounding counties for the past 30 years. Free quotes available, 570-745-7730. That's Kevin Peacock, Peacock Disposal. Doug, let's get to some out-of-town scores in a minute. Right now we're going to talk about some scores out of town and also get to some stats here.
Yep, so we'll do the out-of-town scores first since you gave the Irv's Meat Market the headliner there, which they certainly deserve. And again, thanks to all sponsors. Don't forget, regular season sponsors, fantastic lineup as well, hopefully for a great playoff run, hopefully to come for the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. So out-of-town scoreboard, Shikellamy Central Mountain score hasn't changed. 3-0 Braves on the road in Mill Hall at the half. Lewisburg, Montoursville tied at 7. That's a little bit of a surprise at half. Danville big over Central Columbia, 42-0. Shocker as well, not because they're winning, but because they're almost shutting out. Well, they are shutting out Southern Columbia. Loyal Sock, the Sock, 13-2 over the Tigers at the half. Milton rolling. They are a good Quad A team this year as well, 28-0 over Midwest. Mount Carmel, 42-0 over Warrior Run. Mifflinburg, a team we'll see in a couple weeks. Very good ball club, 23-7 over Shamokin at the half. South Williamsport rolling big over Columbia Montour-Votech, 60-6 at the half. Line Mountain, my alma mater, leading 21-14 over a ranked Tri-Valley team at the half. And then no score, not sure why, over Bloomsburg-Hughesville. Maybe they play tomorrow. I'm not really sure about that. That should be a good matchup, much improved Hughesville team this year. Some great games there, boys. Sock shutting out Southern Columbia. Did you say?
Yeah, I got back home last week on the score stream, PA Sports, football scores and so forth. Some of them were wrong.
Yes.
But 13-2 seems too odd to be wrong.
Yeah.
You got a safety and you got a touchdown and a field goal most likely, or a missed extra point. So Southern has been facing some adversity this year with some injuries, but showing you that there is some kryptonite maybe to Superman.
Hey, any team can be beaten on any night, and Loyal Sock's a very good team. You know, they moved up to AAA to get out of the Southern Mount Carmel AA route, and they can play AAA, obviously, because they play in basketball almost every year. And they have a great, Davion Hill and that crew, they have a great team. But that would be a big win for them, obviously, over Southern. Let's take a look at some stats, Nate, again, provided by Coach Chris Davis and your dad, Jim Carpenter, helping them out here as well as a spotter. Always like to see that. So it's been all through the ground, Nate. Really, really impressive. Elijah Jordan, 8 for 61 and 2 TDs. Brady Jordan, 5 for 33 and a TD as well. Dathan Tyson, 2 for 33 in that score that we talked about. Sechrist, 4 for 69. Boy, should have had a touchdown, Nate, once or twice. Should have been in there a couple times. And then Packer as well, 9 for 78 and 2 TDs. Through the air, Brady Jordan hasn't thrown it much, but hasn't had to. 4 for 5, 109 yards and a TD. But the big one to Cooper Peacock on the first drive, 64 yards. Cooper on that score. Defensively, Nate, we talk about it. What's really impressive is how many guys are involved in tackles. So 13 players thus far, all first or second teamers in there in this first half, involved in the defense. Hayden Packer leads 5 tackles and 2 assists, but Zach Rooney, solid all year long, 4 tackles and 3 assists. You know, Nate, that's a lot for a defensive lineman to have individual tackles to be in there, and he's shown tonight. So Zach Rooney and Hayden Packer leading a very tenacious Bulldog D.
Well, you've heard it. Those are the out-of-town scores. Those are the Jersey Shore stats tonight, offensively and defensively. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Lock Haven and Mackleton is recruiting new team members. Receive competitive wages, $1.50 shift premium, insurances that begin day one, bonuses, and a team-oriented culture. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and Mackleton for full-time production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online to joinfq.com. That's joinfq.com. BA-MikeselElectric.com. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer. B.A. Mikesel is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing North Central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesel has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesel's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesel Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports. For a great time, make it Baldbird's Brewing Company in Jersey Shore. Enjoy 24 different beers in the family-friendly tap room where pets are welcome too, and a full selection of local spirits, wines, and specialty cocktails. Don't miss our weekly family game night and trivia night. Baldbird's Brewing Company offers event space for meetings, weddings, and private and semi-private party spaces. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Baldbird's Brewing Company, Schaefer Lane, Jersey Shore. Online at baldbirdsbrewing.com.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel teaches you conversations that you will actually use. With 14 languages and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com.
September is Life Insurance Awareness Month. If there's one thing we've learned throughout the pandemic, it's that life is fragile and it's important to prepare for the unexpected. Get the life insurance coverage you need. Choose Burgandy, Gleghorn, and Hafley, an independent insurance agency representing Erie Insurance, serving Bear Country, the entire state of Pennsylvania for generations. Trust in our 9-person staff with over 100 years of combined experience. Burgandy, Gleghorn, and Hafley, 123 East Water Street, Lock Haven, 570-748-4022.
You probably already know that with every Woodlands Bank personal checking and savings account, we provide online and mobile banking. However, did you also know we offer cutting-edge technology, just like the big banks, for free? Tools such as mobile check deposit, Apple and Samsung Pay, and access to Zelle, a fast, safe, and easy way to send and receive money with family and friends in the moment. To learn more about the cool and convenient technology we offer, or to open your personal account online today, visit woodlandsbank.com. Mobile network carrier fees might apply. Zelle is available to United States Bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Hey, Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly back here on the Bear Country Sports Network. We hope you're tuning in tonight, whether it's the live stream, the FM dial, or the YouTube channel. We want to thank Vince tonight being on the camera. He's a household name, Vince Swartz, always bringing it. Great to have in the booth. Just a great bunch of people to work with here. But before we get to some more conversation about what went right, what went wrong, halftime sponsor.
Yeah, we want to again give a shout out to Kevin Peacock Disposal, family-owned business in Williamsport and eastern Lycoming County, the eastern portion of Bear Country. Top-notch service to their valued customers. Make sure you give them a call. Free quotes available, 570-745-7730. Kevin Peacock Disposal. And then also to the Wadsworth family, patron sponsorship, Stephen and Alicia from Lock Haven, their support of Jersey Shore football and the Bear Country Network, and then River Valley Internet for, again, providing the bandwidth we need to bring you this broadcast. River Valley Internet, we never forget, you have a choice.
One of the interesting stats tonight, defensively, the Bulldogs just unrelenting. The pressure, just the suffocating pressure, outside containment. We saw the athleticism of Bastion early on in the game, but once Tate Sechrist got to the angles and they cut off angles, I believe this stat was right from Coach Chris Davis, 27 carries for -7 yards. And that's just unheard of. If you can't establish the line of scrimmage and move the chains, it's tough.
And this is a Selinsgrove team down 14-0 last week against a very good Juniata team like we talked about, who will challenge for the District 6 4A championship. They were right there last year. They come out and dominate a second half. Their defense shuts out the Indians, and they move the football on the ground and through the air. We'll see if they can move the football here tonight against Jersey Shore, but the run defense of the Bulldogs, week 1 against Pottsville, obviously week 2 against Lewisburg, but here in the first half against Selinsgrove has been outstanding. Up front, linebackers, support by the defensive backs, and they have been suffocating, Nate. That's a great word to call for it, and they've been hard to hold back.
Well, and surprisingly enough, Selinsgrove bringing out some of their younger players and maybe just thinking about the future, obviously, because we're not going to see Carter Young, number 33, kick off tonight. Been great with the punt game. I believe it's Carlos Studer. Squibs it. This one's going left and out of bounds. Jersey Shore will take over on their own 35-yard line. We're just starting this second half here. Jersey Shore Bulldogs up 49-0. They'll have 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Well, Coach has done it and been able to do it in those first 2 games where you've been able to get second-teamers and then third- and fourth-teamers in who practice so hard all week long early in the ball game, but they're going to bring the starting unit out as you would expect here to start quarter number 3.
Brady Jordan will be the quarterback. Hayden Packard running back. Cooper Peacock in at the single receiver set. Trips to the left. That's Griffin. Elijah Jordan. And once again, Doug, they didn't get the memo at halftime.
So, we didn't total it up. I didn't even look at Coach's sheet for penalties, but they had at least 6, probably 7 in that first half. Not many in the second quarter, almost all in the first thing. But they already come out and they do twitch a little bit and get a 5-yard penalty to kick off their drive.
Elijah Jordan to the left. That's Packard up the middle. Makes a man miss to the secondary. They're not bringing him right down. He refuses to go down. 5, 6, 7 guys around him, and he never did go down.
He's tough, and you're right, Nate. Selinsgrove has substituted a lot of their second-teamers in to start the third quarter. They'll shuffle some people in. Dirk Stett's going to get replaced here in the offensive line for the Bulldogs.
Colton Musser in on the line. Brady Jordan in the gun. Motions left to right. That's Elijah Jordan. Gets the jet sweep. Has the end. Gets a block. Not cutting back. Good push out of bounds by 26. That's Mitchell.
Elijah Jordan had his eyes to the inside, kind of wanted to turn back, but there really wasn't any territory on the close sidelines there, right in front of the Selinsgrove bench. Good job there by the Seals defense.
Brady Jordan in the shotgun. Tate Sechrist, the lone back to his right. Trips left, single right. Handoff to Tate Sechrist. Just nice tackle. Nice tackle by number 54 on that play. None other than Gideon Showers.
If he doesn't bring down Tate Sechrist, he's still running in the backfield as well, but not able to get that full head of steam, but did pick up the first down, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Going to make it twins right, twins left. Elijah Jordan, Connor Griffin to the right. That's Dathan Tyson in motion, right to left. Fakes the handoff to the up back. It's Tate Sechrist. He waits. He's patient. Gets to the secondary. And again, just so tough. Just so tough to bring down.
And what's great to see is that Tate's getting multiple carries in a series, same 2 plays in a row on that drive. He's able to now figure out, hey, I can go here full speed. I need to cut back here. Really becoming a more effective weapon in the rush game.
Trips to the right now. Brady Jordan in the gun. Tate Sechrist gets the handoff. On the counter, breaks it, stiff arms a man, drugged down. Solid tackle. Mitchell, gutsy on that.
Really nice job by Mitchell on 2 one-on-one tackles against Tate Sechrist. Picks up about 7 yards, but would have had a chance to go to the end zone as well. They're working Tate Sechrist, Nate, here to start the second half.
Getting a lot of reps. Again, most of the first team in for the Bulldogs. Twins right, motion left. Dathan Tyson gets the handoff on the jet sweep. There's a lot of blockers out in front of him. Tries to make a cutback. Gets down. He's not going down either. Wow, he went from the 5 to the 2, Doug. He refused to go down.
What's impressive is that he was going toward the end, saw that he couldn't get to the corner, able to plant that foot, stop, and even though the defenders were there, able to power ahead for another couple of yards to set up 1st and goal.
None other than Gabe Andrus into the game right now as a single back. He's the chosen one in this particular play. Brady Jordan in the gun. He's going to give it to Andrus. Andrus makes a cut, makes a man miss, gets outside. He breaks the plane. Andrus gets the opportunity and takes advantage of it.
A lot of that set up. Nice runs initially by Tate Sechrist, Elijah Jordan, and a really nice run there by Dathan Tyson. But Gabe Andrus toils a little bit on the defensive side, doesn't get a whole lot of carries. We're able to get it in there, 3 yards for the score.
Andrus on the touchdown. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Dogs up 55-0. Breck Miller looking to tack one on. Palski to Peacock. The hold is down. The Breck Miller kick is up again. He's perfect tonight.
Impressive drive to start quarter number 3 and this second half. Mostly first-teamers there, but then substituted 2 guys, had 2 replacements in along that offensive line, and they just keep chugging along. Just the bevy of running backs that Jersey Shore can throw at you, Nate, is really impressive. Timeout as we wait for the kickoff. Again, brought to you by Three Brothers Moving. Those 3 brothers, they treat you like a part of the family. Family members, they're going to move. Give 3 Brothers a call at 215-220-1551. And again, Joe's Equipment, you got to love it. That kickoff sponsorship, steel equipment, sales, service parts, off of Route 220 Cement Drive, Jersey Shore. Give them a call at 570-398-1391.
The Bulldogs really able to do whatever they want here. Start the second half. Again, a lot of the second teamers in for the Seals. The Breck Miller kick goes into the end zone. That will be a touchback. Really got a lot of leg into that one, Doug. Seemed to carry again a little bit halfway towards the return team. Seals going to have some tough sledding. They'll start at their own 20. Notice the Seals are getting a lot of younger players in, as is Jersey Shore. This is where we have to get the sheet out, Doug.
Excuse me, Nate. You know, Coach Hitch talks about it. You know, the game's out of control for them, unfortunately. Disappointing trip here to Thompson Street Stadium. You don't want to get any more starters hurt. Get those second teamers in, let them get some snaps.
New quarterback into the game. It's number 16 in the gun. Immediate handoff. Nothing doing. That's Jacob Bedall.
Good job there by the interior of the Bulldog defense, led by number 62, Owen Vandruff. Really nice job. Number 46, Dylan Ross. We've called his name a couple times as well. Max Engwin on the other side, anchoring the Bulldog defense here in quarter number 3.
Ashton Sweely in at corner, along with Talon Malk at safety. New linebacking core as well. Second and 11 ball in the 19. Seals in the gun. Twins left, single back. Direct handoff, trying to get to the outside. Just nothing there, Doug. Snowed in one more time.
Yeah, and what'll be interesting, Nate, if this keeps up, and of course you never know what'll happen here with some replacement players in for the bulk of this half. The Seals minus yards rushing, and they add to the minus side on these particular plays. And the Seals player getting off to the sidelines, but going to be able to continue play.
Well, and the Seals just dinged up to start the game. There's more players seemingly getting injured here tonight. Hopefully he's okay. Quarterback is Jacob Bedall into the game. Mitchell comes in. Short slot, trips left. Single back, single to the right. Snap is back. Throw to over the middle to Mitchell, and he is met by Elijah Jordan. Great legal hit, led with the shoulder. He arrived just as the ball did.
Mitchell, the target on that play. We saw him make 2 nice plays on the defensive side, but Elijah Jordan, boys, scoped that out. And he's got good experience back there. Good player, great instinctives, great clean play on the defensive side.
Peacock out of the ball game right now. Number 24 back along with Elijah Jordan. That'll be Talon Malk. Looks like a new punter into the game as well for the Selinsgrove. I don't have a number yet. Snap is back. Kick is short. Down by number 81. It's Carlos Studer. So Jersey Shore once again, here we are. It's good for us, Doug. We sit right at about the 50 in this press box here at home at Thompson Street tonight. Jersey Shore and the Seals battling it out. Shore up 56-0. One more time where they have excellent starting position.
It's been amazing, Nate, if you really think about it. We're in the 3rd game of season, and they've started the bulk of their drives very near midfield or in their opponent's territory. Really sets your offense up in a big way.
Loomis into the game. They call him J-Loom. Number 18 at quarterback, 6'3", 220, motion right to left. Pitch. They're going to call a flag here. Pitch to 41 on that play. That was Bo Sechrist. He's just a freshman, Doug.
That's going to negate a nice run and a nice push there by Bo Sechrist. Called that one right away, holding in the backfield. So that would be their 4th holding penalty. But again, none since early in the ball game, actually on that first drive. Maybe only the 3rd holding penalty of the night, but negates a nice run by Bo Sechrist. The Sechrist, Nate, they just keep a coming.
Yeah, that family tree has been very beneficial here to this Bulldog program under tenured coach Tom Gravish. They just keep coming. Singles left, Musser to the right, split out. Loomis in under center. It's the cross buck. That goes to 27, and he gets stuck. He got in the game. He got his first touch. Brody Herr, just nothing doing there.
Nothing doing on that run. Nice play by the second Seals defense. And again, we're thinking about our fill-it-up drive-in player of the game. We'll talk about that as this second half continues.
Loomis under center. Pitches right. Herr gets out, gets a nice block. Sechrist cuts back. He goes down at the 49-yard line. So what was 2nd and 22, nice pickup.
Nice tackle in the end of that play by the Seals' Tyler Rule, setting up a 3rd and still long after that holding penalty. Probably not going to see a whole lot of passing, although I'd love to see Loomis air it out a little bit just to get some in-game attempts through the air.
That's exactly what I'd like to see. So we got power eye backfield. Loomis under center, singles left and right, motion right to left. Snap is back. The pitch is to Sechrist. He has a wall of blockers. He cuts back, breaks into the outside. He's still running. Pickup of about 8 on that, Doug, but well short of the first down.
We'll be well short, but you're at your opponent's 40. Be interesting to see if Coach just keeps his offense here, if they're going to punt this one away, and I think they are. Cooper Peacock and the first team punt team, and Cooper hasn't punted the ball very much. Really great work for him and this unit to see if they can pin the Seals deep.
Yeah, these are the times where you think about the next man up as far as opponents in the future, the program going hopefully to the playoffs again this year. These reps are vital for special teams. Peacock gets the snap, almost over his head. He gets the kick away, nearly blocked. Fair catch called inside the 10. Looks like it's about the 8-yard line. So Peacock did a nice job of getting that away under duress.
Really did a nice job of running clock here in half number 2 with the Bulldogs up by plus 35 points again at halftime. Been the mantra. Game 1 against the Crimson Tide on the road. Super impressive against Lewisburg. And again here in week number 3 against what I think will still end up being a good Selinsgrove team here, and we'll see them maybe again at the end of the year in the playoffs.
Well, the biggest thing is hopefully they can get, heal some of these wounds that they've had early on, get some of these starters back that have been crucial, not only with leadership, but also success in the stat column.
Yeah, they're a completely different team with Pastor quarterback and Tucker Teets at the main running back position.
1st and 10, ball on their own 9. Seals take over possession. Quarterback Badal in the gun. Hands off, and just literally Mitchell met instantly. As soon as he touched that ball, there was an orange jersey touching him.
Brody Herr definitely in there from that nose tackle position. He's tough inside there. I tell you, he is very good.
He is good. He's going to get a breather right now. They're going to bring in number 56, and I like to call him. I saw him after practice this week. He appreciates the nickname. I believe it's Meatball. Number 56 goes down at nose. He's going to get a shot. Just a sophomore. Selinsgrove in the gun. Twins left single back. Snap is back. They try the quick pitch, and it's just literally, I don't know how that happens, Doug. But as he touched that pitch, again, another jersey touching him.
Now I'm looking for the number 57, and we do have, that's Austin Reinhardt, sophomore. Great play through the gap, almost a safety on that play. They're going to mark him out at the 3. I thought he was a little deeper inside the 5, but still tackle for a loss. And if this keeps up with these second and third team defensive players who are playing their heart out, Selinsgrove is going to end up in the minus side on the rushing for the ball game, and that is super impressive by the defense of the Bulldogs.
Travis Rockwell down at nose on this play. Baton under center, single back, and that's a false start. Nobody blew the whistle. That looked completely out of sync, Doug. No flags on the field. That was a 3rd and 16. It's going to make it 4th and long, and they're going to be punting once again from their own end zone.
Well, the officials doing their best to kind of keep this running clock doing exactly that. Really no need to call that penalty. I think there was movement there as well, but they kind of let that one slide. Just keep that clock running. We're under 2 minutes here in quarter number 3. But the Bulldogs have a chance to get this one inside the Seals' 30-yard line unless they get a great punt.
Punts back, new return man in there. That's Paul Hale. The kick is short. They've got to get away from it. The ball bounces. Spotted down at the 30-yard line. Jersey Shore will have excellent field position. We'll see how long Loomis stays in the game and how quickly Paul Hale gets in for a few reps at quarterback. Jersey Shore doing substitution by platoon right now.
It really has become the norm, which we haven't seen in all the years that we've covered Jersey Shore, where they have the ability to just get all of them team members in ball games in the first 3 games of the season. Fantastic.
Loomis in the gun. Malk at tailback. Right to left goes Whitman. Whitman gets outside. He's quick. Gets outside, makes a man miss, still running on his feet, fighting for extra yards. Nice hungry run by the young man.
Yeah, and these guys, they go against the first and second teamers all week long, kind of getting beat up a little bit in those practices that you talked about are so intense. Here they get a chance to shine, see what they can do in varsity action, not just JV action.
Baumbeck now in the game at the left wideout spot, along with number 81 Carson Watkins and the Twins. Handoff goes directly to 24. Malk makes a man miss, bounce to the outside. Great blocking by the receivers. He gets to the edge, and he's just brought down. But again, see those receivers dug downfield, getting into somebody.
Doing a nice job. We saw the first teamers do it. Cooper Peacock sprung Brady Jordan on his touchdown run, 15 yards early in that first quarter. Engage, do your job. Let the running backs have a lane to run through.
Loomis still at quarterback in the gun. That's number 32, Caden Walker. In a tailback, trips left, single to the right is Watkins. Loomis chewing up that game clock. Hands off. Number 32 on the carry. Makes a man miss. Good blocking on the left side. That's Caden Walker on the carry.
Loomis doing a nice job taking a look at the clock. This will be the last play of quarter number 3. Dominated again by the Shore defense.
We're going to go back to commercial here. You're listening to Bulldog Football on the Bear Country Sports Network.
A 1-point win last weekend to kick off the season. Now the Lock Haven Bald Eagles come home to face Mercyhurst in a Saturday night clash at the Jack. Join Steve Miller for pregame at 5:30. Brought to you by Woodlands Bank, SWC Real Estate, First Quality, Jason Eberhardt, State Farm Insurance, First Citizens Community Bank, Baldbirds Brewing Company, Twilight Diner, Napa, and Hafley Insurance. 99.9 FM, streaming through Bear999.com, video through GoLHU.com. Bear Country Sports Network.
We're back. Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly. Doug, you want to update some scores?
Yep, let's take a look, and everybody here in the press box kind of keeping track, not only obviously of this game, but of the Sauk Southern game. Close at halftime. We get down to that one. Sauk 20-10 in the fourth quarter, and Dr. Chris Massey from the Sun Gazette said Sauk had scored again. So Loyal Sauk ready to spring the upset, 27-10 over the Tigers of Southern Columbia in quarter number 4.
Jersey Shore, a lot of second and thirds, and as well as Selinsgrove has their second and third tier team members in on defense. Jersey Shore 2nd and 5, the ball on their own 11. Loomis is still the quarterback. Single back, Caden Walker trips to the left, single receiver to the right. They've yet to put the ball down and start the play clock. They're moving the chain crew, establishing the line of scrimmage line and the line to gain.
Caden Walker's, he's a nice-sized kid, 5'10", 175, only a sophomore. Up-and-coming running back for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they just seem to have more in the cupboard, don't they, Doug? They just develop and they teach and disciple. Loomis in the gun, hands off to 32, cuts back, makes a man miss. He fumbles the football. It's still on the turf. Recovered, looks like by number 79. Who is that? That's Aiden Palmatier, the sophomore. Big recovery.
Really nice recovery. Good hit by the defense. Nice initial run. will put the ball on the ground, but Jersey Shore able to keep possession.
Another man down, unfortunately, for Selinsgrove. We hope he's okay.
So we'll go to our timeouts again. Timeouts all season long brought to you by Three Brothers Moving. The Three Brothers crew, they treat you like a part of the family. If you're looking to move to a different location, give Three Brothers Moving a call at 215-220-1551. Out-of-town scoreboard, Herbs Meat Market. Go see them. South Main Street, Jersey Shore, specialty meats and cheeses. Fantastic place to go under new ownership, Herbs Meat Market. Let's catch up here, Nate. Shikellamy 9-3 over Central Mountain in the third quarter. Lewisburg, Montoursville tied, but at 14 in quarter number 3. Danville on their way to a big win. They are tough at 3-0. 56-0 over Central. Sock continues to lead. We talked about that. Milton big over Midwest. That's going to be a team that we could see in the playoffs as well. 42-0. Mount Carmel all over Warrior Run, 55-7. Mifflinburg and Shamokin tied at 21 in the second half. South Williamsport 66-6 over Columbia Montour Votech. These are out-of-town scoreboards brought to you again by Herbs Meat Market, Jersey Shore.
11:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. Continuous clock minus those types of injury breaks. 3rd and 3 with the ball in the 9. Loomis in the gun. Hands off to Brody Herr. Brody Herr up the middle, just powers ahead. Good host of tackles there by the Selinsgrove defense.
Yeah, second defense for the Seals has played well. Getting those guys some snaps as well, keeping their starters healthy. And again, Nate, Selinsgrove gets healthy and comes back. Tucker Teets, Mark Pastore, they're going to be a team that will be hard to beat as the playoffs move closer.
Jersey Shore with the ball on the 5-yard line. Loomis hands to Herr. Again, no, he keeps it. Loomis. That looked like a missed, botched handoff there, Doug. Something wasn't quite up to par.
Yeah, I think Loomis realized that that one wasn't going to go where it was supposed to go. Didn't want to put it on the turf, so he kept it himself. Smart play by the backup quarterback. So it'll set up 3rd and 5 from outside the 5. 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Jersey Shore, slight mishap. That happens. You know, you get the other guys in, some new guys in. Brody Herr, defensively, we talked about this last week, has picked things up quickly. Offensively, he's still learning where to be. Seacrest in the backfield. Handoff from Loomis. He cuts back, powers ahead. He's still not down. Did he break the plane? He's right. Yes, he did. Touchdown, Seacrest.
I tell you, he's tough. He's only a freshman, but he knows where to go. Saw the lane there. Nice blocking up front by the right side. Second teamers of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, and they add to the score. Nate, I was surprised in the playoffs by the final score, 41-0. I'm even more surprised tonight because this is a Selinsgrove team that's not outmatched physically, but the Bulldog offense and really the defense has played just super well tonight. Almost at 63-0. You're Miller can add another PAT.
Yeah, and you look at a freshman running back coming in and getting north and south in a hurry with a huge burst, hit that hole in timely fashion. Palski to Peacock holds down. Breck Miller's kick for the first time almost looked wide, but it is good. That's 9 PATs tonight, Doug.
It's impressive. I tell you. The last week was impressive because it all took place in quarter number 2. It seemed like 4 touchdowns in quarter number 2 and then 6 in quarter number 1, then 6 in quarter number 2. Here the Bulldogs have spread it out throughout the ball game, but really impressive. Now we have to start talking about our fill-it-up drive-in player of the game, the crew down there, get down there, burgers, hot dogs, and, of course, their famous ice cream. I got to get there before their season is over. Fantastic fill-it-up drive-in player of the game. You know, we've talked about Hayden Packer. We've talked about Tate Seacrest. He didn't get a score. Boy, he should have a couple times. So well in the defense. But I tell you, Nate, it may be one of those games where you have to think about a unit. If this defensive unit
Doug,
for the Bulldogs is
I'm chuckling because, listen, they're so good. They're so good. You're like, you know when you don't know who to pick, it's a good week.
Good problem to have.
You know when you're thinking about picking a guy that hasn't scored a touchdown, it's a good week. You know, Breck Miller can't get it again this week. He had 10 last week. He's off the grid this week. But just a dominant performance by the defense tonight. Again, the offense has put 63 up, but no yards on the ground for Selinsgrove. Breck Miller's kick is away. This time it's not going out of bounds. It's back, number 81. Carlos looking for a hole. Snowed in at the 15.
Again, that kickoff brought to you, as always, by Joe's Equipment. Go see that crew Cement Drive, Jersey Shore off the exit of Route 220, 570-398-1391. But you're right, Nate. Tate Sechrist so well on the defensive side, relentless pressure. But, man, when he ran the football tonight, he was just a beast. And he just wanted to score so bad and then almost scored on the scoop and score. But that defensive unit led by Sechrist, Zach Rooney, and Hayden Packer, and now the second-teamers have been dominant. Thus far in the ballgame, Selinsgrove has negative rushing yardage. Outstanding effort, particularly in the first half by the Bulldog defense.
Jersey Shore getting an extra man on the field. Looks like that's Malk at safety along with Paul Hale. Number 16, the quarterback for the Seals, still in the game. Bidall hands the ball off. Falls forward for a couple yards, so on first down, the Seals do get some forward momentum.
Luke Thompson in there as well from the linebacker position. What's really amazing, Nate, we always talk about the substitutions, but for Coach Gravish and his staff to get the full roster in every ball game of the season thus far, that's what you want. Reward these players time on the varsity field.
Biddle takes the snap, hands it off to the up back, and again, that line for the Bulldogs, they may be young, but they're hungry. They say, give me my reps.
Just talked about Luke Thompson. He's the main guy there in on the tackle from that linebacker position. Luke, just a freshman, 6 foot, 185, good size for him from that linebacker position.
Nick Canellis in the game, too, at safety, along with Paul Hale. Cornerbacks are Bombeck in number 81, Carson Watkins. Bidall into the gun. Eye package behind him. Looks to throw the ball. He's going to go deep. He's got a man beat. Excellent coverage by the Bulldogs that time. They got there, a very well thrown ball from Bidall to number 81, just out of his reach.
And Canellis, good coverage by the cornerback, but Canellis from that help position at safety coming over to get his hands in as well, make contact, legal contact, able to knock that one away. So going to force another punt. It's amazing, Nate. Selinsgrove has punted every single possession tonight except when they had the fumble in the ball game. Really, really impressive by the Bulldog defensive units.
And give the Seals credit, too. You know, they took Young out of the game. He was their greatest weapon. The punter and the kicker, he hasn't seen it down in the second half. Snaps back, kicks away to Paul Hale. It's low. That's Ashton Sweely. Nice roll on that kick. Again, here we are once again, right around the 50-yard line.
So they'll stop the clock just for the change of possession. That ball did go out of bounds, so we're stopped at the 7-11 mark. Jersey Shore up big, 63-0.
And we didn't know how long it would be, but here we are at the 7-11 mark of the fourth quarter. Paul Hale in at quarterback. He's a sophomore. Looks really good in JV contests. Twins left, twins right. Single back. Hale in the gun. Clock has started. Paul likes to run, and he does right up the middle. Makes a man miss. Bounces to the outside. 45, 40. He is tough. He is rugged. He's down to the 35-yard line, Doug.
Nice size as well for a sophomore. They have him listed as 6 foot 175, but he's a coach's son, and he's getting that extra schooling, extra conversations about how to do things. Really nice vision there. Nice pickup on first down.
Trips left. Malk in the backfield. Hale in the gun. Single to the right. Snaps back. Hands off to Malk. Malk makes a man miss. He bounces it out to the right sideline. They're going to call another hold, but not until he picks up another 10 yards behind the play, Doug. But
yeah, that's a tough one. It wasn't really a hold. The offensive lineman ended up on top of the defensive player and then didn't move.
Yeah,
but,
I call that a pancake block with icing on it.
But it's a hold, so it's going to negate a really nice run by Malk. And Malk has some skills as well. I tell you, it's exciting for these guys to get in. Your team's up big. You're going to go to 3-0. Challenging part of the schedule coming up. But, man, teams come here to Thompson Street Stadium, and the Bulldogs are tough to beat.
49 in at running back. That's Preston Beatty. Grandpa's a dentist locally for years, recently retired. Hats off to you, Doc. To Hale, hands off to 24. That's Malk. Nothing doing. Just couldn't get anything going on that play. So what was 1st and 20? It's going to be 2nd in a long distance.
Trent Turner on the tackle there for the Seals defense. Trying to get this offensive unit, the coaches are, just to settle in. No substitutions here. You get the play from the sidelines, learn that process.
Like to see a little bootleg here from Hale. See his wheels on the outside. Twins right, single left, 2 backs there. Hale hands it off. That's Beatty up the middle. Beatty running hard. Tackled by a host of Seals.
And Brady's nice size as well. Good height. Good quick initial burst out of that running back position.
They sure keep Coach Davis busy on the spreadsheet. And I tried to print out our max preps this week, and there was 2 or 3 extra pages than any normal team because so many of our kids are getting in the game and getting stats. Trips left, Hale in the gun, single back, single right, hands off. That's Malk. Malk not going anywhere. So what was 3rd and 20? Going to bring up a 4th down. Jersey Shore will be punting.
They might just stay in the ball game here. Nope, they're going to bring out that first team punt unit. Punt this one away as well. So again, work on that because the last one, Nate, you talked, almost got blocked. Not a good job up front. Put a little pressure on Cooper Peacocks. Let's see what they do here.
We talked about the Aliquippa game last year. That field goal's blocked. You know, there's those key moments. You got to stay sharp. You got to be ready. 4.5 to go. Peacock back to punt. Another rugby-style kick. And just too deep into the end zone for the touchback. Seals will take over on their own 20.
What's really impressive, Nate, Selinsgrove coming into the game averaging 24.5 points per game, yards per game, 286. 7 yards per play. Yards per play average, 221.5. They're going to end up, I bet you, when Coach totals it up, I bet you they don't have 50 yards of offense. If you think about that.
I don't think so.
And that's impressive.
And that's scary to some degree because, you know, Gravish's philosophy this week in the interview was we want to force 3 and outs. We want to play for field position. We want to flip fields. We want to score often, and we want to stay hungry on defense. They've done all those things tonight. Seals take over, 1st and 10, ball on the 20. But all under center. Snap us back, quick pitch right. Gets to the corner, slight edge, but quickly snowed in. That was once again 45. You've mentioned him earlier. Luke Thompson, just a freshman, getting some great opportunities here in the second half.
And the Selinsgrove team, Nate, they're going to go home, get healed up a little bit against the Shamokin team that's in a good game versus Mifflinburg tonight against a very good Mifflinburg team. So that's a good rivalry game. So it'll be a good matchup next week for the Seals. And the Bulldogs, Nate, we're going to go on the road, back down Route 11 and 15, a little bit further this time to Sunbury for the game against the Shikellamy Braves.
85 into the game for the Bulldogs. Evan Snyder at corner. Snap is back. Snap is fumbled. Recovered. Selinsgrove on top of it.
And, Nate, we're going to get next week, to continue that thought, a Schick team that's going to have their first win. Now up 16-3 against Central Mountain. On the road are the Braves. So Shikellamy makes the long trek to Mill Hall and gets a win after 2 tough season and opening losses. So the Bulldogs going to have an energized Schick Brave team next week in Sunbury.
That's for sure, but all under center. 2 backs behind him, singles left and right. Snaps back. He tries to keep, he's going to keep it. Nope, he handed it off. Couple yards on that play.
It's super impressive, Nate. Again, we're going to talk about our fill-it-up drive-in player of the game, and I'm leaning, Nate. I think it's got to be that defensive unit. We'll give it a little hint there. I don't know how you don't do it when you hold what could be a really playoff-bound Selinsgrove team, if they can get healthy, to probably under 50 yards of total offense. Really impressive. First, second, third freshman team as well, really playing hard on the defensive side tonight.
Yeah, all the freshmen seeing action tonight again. Sweely and Hale back to return the punt. It's off the side of the foot. Shanked out of bounds at the 40. So a net of about 15 on that, Doug, and that's a tough break for the Seals.
Well, again, you want to get your players, no matter what side you're on, hey, you need game experience. Tough punt there for the Selinsgrove guys. So, again, you talked about it a couple minutes ago, Nate. Coach Gravish says you want to force 3 and outs, shorten the field, flip the field. The amount of time that Jersey Shore has spent in the opponent's territory to start drives, absolutely amazing here in the first 3 weeks of this season.
And here they are again, Paul Hale under center, starting at the Seals 40. Excellent spot to start. Handoffs to Brody Herr. Brody Herr just gets lassoed and taken down after a pickup of a rugged one.
Great to see the young guy, former soccer player, getting a lot of snaps on defense. He knows what to do on defense. He can use that body strength to hold people up, and he's learning on the offensive side. Good things to come for Brody Herr.
Looks like the Dogs are in the kneel package. Paul Hale takes a knee. Minute and 20 to go here in this fourth quarter. Your Dogs here at home tonight at Thompson Street, up 63-0. Quite an impressive night if you're a Bulldogs fan.
Yeah, what's really impressive, Nate, last 2 times Selinsgrove has come here, district championship game, 4th straight for the Bulldogs, and this ball game tonight, 104-0 for the offensive Bulldogs. Really, really impressive. And these are not Selinsgrove teams that are bad. These are playoff teams. And to dominate that much really says a lot about the program right now and the kids in the program under Coach Tom Gravish.
Absolutely. Paul Hale takes a knee. And that's going to be the final play of the game tonight. Teammates shaking hands. Good sportsmanship. 25 seconds to go. There will not be another play. Great crowd here tonight at Jersey Shore, here at the Thompson Street Stadium. Wish the Seals the best as they heal up. They've got quite a few missing pieces, key components. They look like they could still be a playoff team, Doug. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Since 1925, Erie Insurance has been providing protection for you and your family. Auto, home, life, business, and flood insurance, annuities too. Get a great price and the service you expect from Erie Insurance. Available from your local Erie agent, Fager Insurance Agency in Lock Haven, serving the area for the last 57 years. Call now, 570-748-3570 to get a free quote. Fager Insurance Agency, 511 East Church Street, Lock Haven, 570-748-3570.
How do you make the most of your land? Everyone has their way. The Nelsons depend on their John Deere Gator XUV 835R to get
from point A to point B with decoys and the dogs.
As much as we got going on, it's all about efficiency.
And if you ask the Mosers what they use their Gator XUV 590M for, they tell you.
The most fun we have on the Gator is just ripping around the property.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Everything costs more, and lots of us are worried about how much we'll spend this coming winter to heat our homes. Make sure to call Hollick's Coal & Oil in Jersey Shore, 570-398-1190, providing stove, nut, pea, buckwheat, and rice coal, heating oil, outside mix kerosene, and off-road diesel. A fixture in the Jersey Shore community for the last 72 years. Hollick's Coal & Oil, ready to keep you warm this winter, 570-398-1190, online at hollickscoaloil.com.
Want better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash infused with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash with collagen hydrates to renew skin surface cells, improving skin 3 times better versus the leading body wash to transform skin from dry and dull to firm and radiant, so I can step into my day feeling fearless in my skin. And now try Olay Body Lotion, which hydrates for healthier looking skin that improves over time. Olay Body.
Everything you need in one place. Jiffy Market in Jersey Shore, the largest cooler full of cold drinks in the area. Sunset ice cream dipped for cone or cup and also available in full half-gallon containers. We've expanded our eat-in or take-out menu, including garbage fries and walking tacos with more to come. PA lottery tickets and skill games, and ATM fresh-made sandwiches, meat and cheese by the pound. Snacks, candy, slushies, and more at Jiffy Market. Everything you need in one place, across from the post office in downtown Jersey Shore. Stop and shop Jiffy Market. Wouldn't it be great if you could get auto, power sports, RV, home, life, fire, commercial, farm, tenant, and or personal liability insurance all from one agency? Well, that's where Hafley Nationwide Insurance comes in. They can help protect what's important to you. So why not simplify your life? See Hafley Nationwide Insurance in Lock Haven. 570-748-2926. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Bear Country, 99.9 FM.
We're back. Nate Carpenter, Doug Byerly to wrap this one up. Doug, incredible. We're going to get some out-of-town scores. We're going to recap some stats thanks to Coach Chris Davis. Always does a bang-up job with the stats tonight. Some startling stats tonight. We'll get to those in just a minute. And then we're going to name the filled-up drive-in player of the game, which we might go off script tonight, Doug.
A little bit off script, so let's do the out-of-town scoreboard again, brought to you by Ernst Meat Market, South Main Street, Jersey Shore. Go see the folks there, do a great job with all those specialty meats and cheeses. Some great games tonight. Shikellamy, we talked about it. They're going to win 16-3 over Central Mountain in quarter number 4. Lewisburg comes back, now on top of Montoursville, 21-17 near the end of that ball game. Danville wins 63-0 over Central Columbia. Loyalsock looks like they're going to beat Southern Columbia 27-10 in the fourth quarter. Milton wins big, stays undefeated 42-0 over Midwest. Mount Carmel rolls 55-7 over Warrior Run. Mifflinburg-Shamokin tied at 21. Says it in the third quarter. Got to be in the fourth quarter. South Williamsport wins big 72-6 over Columbia Montour Votech. That is the out-of-town scoreboard. A couple really impressive games there. The stats, Nate, truly impressive. Not doing a whole lot of offensive stats, but what's impressive is this. Offensively, 13 players rushed the football, 9 TDs, led by Packer with the amount of yards on the turf. But obviously you have multiple players, Brady Jordan, Elijah Jordan, Jason Tyson, Hayden Packer, Gabe Andrus, that all score on the ground. Cooper Peacock through the air. Very impressive offensively. Obviously, 63 points, can't beat that. But defensively, Nate, 19 players with tackles. But the two stats that are truly impressive, Selinsgrove ends up -9 yards rushing, 0 first downs in the ball game. So I don't know the total yardage, but it's got to be less than 50, obviously, because they didn't throw the ball hardly at all. They may have ended up with less than 25 yards of total offense, dominating start to finish by the Bulldog defense. They are our fill-it-up drive-in player of the game. We'll announce it right here. They have been dominant in weeks 1, weeks 2, and now really dominant in weeks 3.
I couldn't agree more, Doug. It is such a privilege to call these games. I hope you listening at home realize how impressive it is to see a culture that Coach Tom Gravish and his staff, supported by your sponsorship. Thank you to all our local businesses, our sponsors this week, to Vince, to Dave and Karen back at the station. We wish you nothing but the best. We'll see you at Shikellamy week 4 on the road next Friday night. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football. We're signing out. Any last-minute words, Doug?
Impressive win by the Bulldogs, week number 3, 3-0. I can't say it, but you can. Great week to be a Bulldog.
Great week to be a Bulldog. Tradition never graduates. Thank you to those again. You're listening to Jersey Shore High School football on the Bear Country Sports Network. Good night.
Thanks for listening to Jersey Shore and Selinsgrove tonight from Thompson Street Stadium. Brought to you by SWC Real Estate, Woodlands Bank, Brigandy, Gleghorn and Hafley, TLC Fuels, Realty Lease Properties, First Quality, Susquehanna Transit, Hafley Insurance, Jiffy Market and Deli, Hollick's Colon Oil, Jason Eberhardt State Farm Insurance, Anchor Realty, First Citizens Community Bank, Fager Insurance, Baldbirds Brewing Company, Twilight Diner, Napa in Jersey Shore and Mill Hall, Jim Ely State Farm Insurance, Fill It Up Drive-In, Pennycoff Rural Services, Kevin Peacock Disposal, Joe's Equipment, McMahon Ferguson Associates, B.A. Mikesell Electric, Fred Ham Disposal, and River Valley Internet. Next week, the Dogs on the road against the Shikellamy Braves. Pre-game at 6:30 right here on the Bear Country Sports Network.